Haram! Feels like life. Feels like life. Feels like life.
I'm not fucking leaving.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Stop the cap.
Misogyny.
Thank you. Welcome back to The Natural Effect. I'm here with Sellers and 7 lovely ladies. Today we don't have an intro, so we're going to get straight into it. So before we introduce the girls, we're going to... Yeah, forget that. We're not going to do the video as well.
We're already kind of running a little late.
Yeah, we went past that. It's fine. All right, cool. So if anyone's watching, all the girls' Instagrams are going to be in the bio below. We're back streaming in December regularly. You know, we've been doing streams, girls' nights, and a few other YouTube videos, but we're not going to do no value or entertainment streams until December now. Follow, like, subscribe. And yeah, we've got loads of content coming on Instagram though. But the next... Oops, I forgot his bone. All right, cool. The next... Within the next 2 weeks, we've got loads of Instagram videos dropping, which we've been doing crazy numbers. Like last month, I think we did close to 1 million views. But going forward, it's all going to be on YouTube, and it's only going to be trailers on Instagram. So go over to YouTube, like and subscribe. We've got loads of reviews coming, entertainment, value, loads of one-on-one interviews. We're bringing back Victor. Loads of people been asking for him, bringing him back on a live stream where you guys can ask him about herbs and anything to do with health. And yeah, we actually have a hit piece coming out. You know, we had a bit of a crazy moment last week. You know, there was a lot of false accusations towards me, Sellers, and the team. And yeah, we're doing a YouTube video on it tomorrow, and we're going to be dropping it early next week just to, you know, set things straight. And that's pretty much it. As I said, all the ladies' Instagrams are in the bio. And yeah, let's get it cracking. We're going to introduce the ladies. We'll start here first. All the ladies just closer to the mic as well, because otherwise no one will be able to hear you. And your name, your age, your dating status, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Sochi. I'm 18, and I'm currently in school.
Welcome. What's your name? Sochi?
Sochi.
Sochi. Okay.
Xochitl.
Okay. And how old are you, Sochi? 18, you said?
18.
You're in college. What are you studying?
Journalism.
Journalism. Okay. And are you in a relationship or single?
Single.
Single. Okay. And where are you from, Sochi? Are you from LA?
I'm from Oakland, California.
Okay. You're from NorCal. Okay. All right. Cool. And how long you been in LA?
I've been in LA for about a year now.
A year. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Next up, who do we have?
I'm Natalie. I'm 22. I'm currently taken, happily. And
Nice.
I am a nurse.
Nurse. Okay. Yeah, it's been said on the show a few times by different, let's say different male guests that it's a red flag, but we'll go into that a little bit more later. So Natalie, 22, nurse, taken, and Natalie, where you from? You from LA?
I'm from LA, born and raised, Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
Shout out.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Yeah, they just won over the Yankees, right?
Yep.
I'm not too much into baseball, but yeah. Well, welcome. Next up.
Hello. I'm Mercedes. I am 30. I am a singer. I also manage a phlebotomy school. I am single, but I am
Ooh.
Okay, and where are you from, Mercedes?
I am from Texas. I'm
Texas,
from Fort
okay.
Worth, Texas. Yes.
Whereabouts in Texas?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we he's not here today, but one of the team members from Texas. He's from Austin though.
Okay. Love it.
Is he from Austin or his name's Austin. I think he's from San Antonio, right? Yeah. All right, cool. And how long you been in LA?
I've been in LA for 12 years.
12 years. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Next up.
I'm Leslie. I'm 24. I'm single, and I am a fashion producer / creative consultant.
What consultant did you say? Image consultant, did you say?
Creative consultant.
Creative consultant. Fashion designer. All right, cool. And where are you from, Leslie?
I was born in LA, but I was raised in Jersey all of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you come back from the East Coast?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, you only been here for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Where in Jersey?
From like have you guys ever
New
heard
York?
No, Jersey Shore area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. Jersey Shore.
Jersey, actually, I visited this year. It's actually beautiful, has tons of beauty.
Yes.
New York was very hood. Reminded me of London. It was actually, New York was way worse than New York, like as in hood-wise. Yeah, and I went to Brooklyn, I went outside Manhattan, but yeah, it has a lot of beautiful nature though as well.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool. So only 2 weeks you've been in LA.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next up.
Hi.
Welcome.
Nisha Chhabra. Thank you so
Nisha, welcome. How old are you, Nisha?
How do I look? 21?
I don't want to go straight to it now. You can just tell us your age.
Yes.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
No, you're not 21.
24?
No.
Actually, I'm 33.
33. Okay.
Yes.
We're around the same age. I'm 1 year older than you.
Just a minute, but we got that.
Yeah. Okay, so Nisha, what do you do for a living?
So I'm an actor, model, entrepreneur, and I do events. So right now I'm doing the Oscar Luxury Gala, and so it'll be in Beverly Hilton, and live stream from the Oscar and with fine dining. So you guys are invited, right?
Okay.
And I'm also endorsing this brand, Glow, and Kylie Jenner is also the face of
How much
the.
are we getting for that? Okay, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah,
Finish up.
Kylie Jenner is the face of this brand, and I'm
Okay.
endorsing this. So yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
cool.
And Nisha, are you single in a relationship?
I'm single.
Single, and where are you from?
I'm from India.
How long you been in LA?
5 years.
5 years, okay. All right, cool. Welcome, Nisha.
Thank you.
Next up, who do we have?
Hi, my name is Harmony, and I'm in school for screenwriting right now. I am a nanny, and I also work at a restaurant, and I'm single.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's got some hella green flag professions, all three of them, to be honest. And how old are you, Harmony?
And I'm 20 years old.
Okay.
21?
And you are single, you said, or in a relationship?
Single.
Single. And where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles. I was born in San Diego, raised in LA.
Okay.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, next up, who do we have?
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm 20 years old and I'm from West Covina, but I stay in LA now.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm in school. I sing and I model, and I'm in nursing school too. So yeah.
Nursing school.
Another nurse.
Yeah, nursing school too.
Is that what you're studying, I'm guessing, obviously? All right, cool. And are you single or in a relationship?
I'm single.
Single. All right, cool. Okay, well, welcome, ladies. Welcome. We're going to go into another question now. So, we're going to find out about your standards, right? So, what you guys expect from men. So, we're going to go around the panel the other way around, and you just name 3 traits that you look for when it comes to dating in men.
Loyalty.
Yeah?
Compassion, and honesty.
Okay, nice. Next up, Harmony.
Honestly, I agree with the honesty. Honesty, receptivity, And
What was the second one, sorry?
receptivity.
Okay.
And just generosity as well.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Nisha, about yourself.
One moment man.
What's that?
One moment man. He has to be
loyal.
for one.
I'm monogamous.
Monogamous.
Okay, so and responsive,
Responsive.
loving, caring, cuddling. Yeah.
Cuddling.
Loving, caring, cuddling.
All right, cool. She named a few more than 3, but okay. Leslie, about yourself.
Definitely maturity is big. Respectful and honest for sure. Yeah.
A lot of honesty tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been
Gotta keep it real.
like 3 honesties already. We're not gonna go too deep into it, but do you think women can like accept the truth? Because you guys say honesty, but you guys you guys think you can take the brutal truth?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll go into it a little later then. All right, cool. Mercedes, what about yourself?
I would say emotional maturity, spontaneity, and family oriented.
Spontaneous.
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 Oh, okay. I heard something like spontaneous.
And family orientated, you said?
Yes, family oriented.
All right, cool. Okay, Natalie, what about yourself?
Just be trustworthy, be vocal, and don't be afraid to tell me what you need to tell me. I'll take it right.
So assertive?
She'll take it right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the first. normally, I think women, they might be aroused by a man who's assertive, but they don't say it off rip. They don't say they want an assertive man. A lot of times they want their way, but
she knows what she
okay,
wants.
cool. Sochi, about yourself?
I would say passionate, successful, artistic.
Okay. Let's find out exactly how successful. So I'm gonna swing it all the way around again. What's the minimum you would date when it comes to wage and height, and how tall are you? So how tall?
I'm 5'6.5".
Okay, so what's the minimum height?
Probably 5'10".
5'10", and then wage, let's say yearly, just roughly.
I don't know. That's not what I meant by successful. I don't mean like rich. I mean like successful in terms of you just have goals in general.
That's fair enough, but like, would you date someone who makes 20K a year? Like, he works at Target part-time or something, or I don't know.
I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Cool.
Depends.
20K.
Okay. So I won't put. I'll put 20K then. What about if he makes no money, but he says, "Look, I'm super passionate. I have loads of goals, but right now I'm making no money." Is that no? So 20K is the minimum then.
I haven't dated somebody who made that much, but sure.
Okay.
Wow.
So usually higher, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just leave it at 20K.
That's the minimum, 20.
I think anyway, as
per
ladies,
month?
Huh?
Per month?
We'll find out what you want. So Natalie, yourself.
As long as you can maintain a cooperative lifestyle, if you can maintain my lifestyle and your lifestyle, we're good.
Okay.
What's that lifestyle looking like?
I'm 4'11".
4'11". Okay, so what's the minimum height?
Taller than me, as long as I can look up to you.
5 foot?
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give.
All right, cool. 5 foot, and then. So you said before. What was your answer to the wage? Someone who's.
If you can maintain both our lifestyles, we're
All
good.
right, cool. So how much do you think that is here in LA?
Depending on what you want to do, I rave with my significant other, and that takes some of our time and effort, and we make about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month.
Okay, so 60K a year?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Fair enough. Okay, Mercedes, how about yourself?
I'm 5'9", so definitely a man over 6 foot.
Yeah.
Though I've dated a guy once who was shorter than me. It was
How short would you date?
eye to eye, so at least 5'9".
At least. Okay.
But I like to wear heels, so I mean, as long as he's comfortable with my height, because I wear full heels, 6 inch and up. So as long as he's comfortable with me being tall, but preferably I would like a taller guy.
Okay, and then 6 foot, and then wage?
I would say probably 80K and up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
There's a realistic
That's
answer.
That's a comfortable, like you know.
So no offense, Sochi, you're young, you still don't understand, but 20K a year literally is like Skid Row. Am I wrong? You guys are laughing, but am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
20K in a
Yeah.
She don't know. She don't know.
Monthly, it's good. Monthly.
Maybe monthly, yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Leslie, about yourself.
I am 5'1", and my minimum would probably 5'10". And yeah, definitely over 80K for sure.
Okay, cool. Nisha?
100K, 20 per month.
So,
100K is good.
I don't think that adds up though.
So
20K per month doesn't equal up
we
to
can add,
100,000
we can do
a year.
voiceover and everything. We can easily make
how
just
tall
by
are you?
talking. How tall I am?
Yeah.
5'7", yeah.
So how tall does he have to be?
Start with 6 and
Okay,
till
so
6
6 foot.
and that's fine. I can work it out.
You're writing this down, right? You're writing this down.
Big
I'll
range.
write down everything. I'll take note of everything. Harmony, about yourself.
I'm
laugh is crazy.
5'6".
We gotta lower the volumes on that microphone.
Right, cool. So you're 5'6", Harmony. So what's the minimum?
Like 5'10". At
5'10".
least like it has to be a little bit taller than me. Where I don't know, I've dated somebody who's 5'10", and I honestly prefer somebody who's a little bit taller than that. But 5'10" is okay.
Minimum, okay.
5'10's like barely cut.
Bare minimum. In other words, from womanese to normal, like okay means bare minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. So 5'10", and then wage.
I'll agree with the 80K. I am young though, so you know, if I'm attracting younger people, I can't really expect that.
If she might meet somebody her age that's making 80K, that's like crazy.
All right, cool. And what about yourself, Michaela?
I'm like 5'4". I would say I agree with 80K as well.
Okay. And what about the minimum height? Because you're 5'4", so what's like the minimum height?
Maybe like just taller than me.
5'5"?
No.
Yeah.
So you have a number. There's a number in there.
I mean, I can't put like an exact number on it, but taller than me to where I could like look up a little bit.
So
like,
5'10",
Like
5'9".
yeah, like 5'8",
5'8", okay.
Just about.
All right, ladies. Well, we have something here at The Natural Effect where we call the delusional calculator. I'm sorry, but Nisha, you're going to have to get picked because you have the highest standards.
Thank you. I appreciate.
I don't think it's a good thing. But let's find out.
Let's see exactly how
Let's put
delusional you
Nisha on
are.
the delusional calculator and find out exactly how rare your man is, right?
Yes.
Well, how many? Let's ask you first. What percentage of men do you think make over 6 figures a year?
Oh, because I'm from India, so our superstars are billionaire, you know, that's why I have high standards. So I've seen that success in my country, but I wanna change, I wanna be revolutionary. And I find challenging here, that's why I chose here. But here I've started seeing people getting billionaire from zero. So that is what
I get that there's lots of people that make success from nothing, but what I'm asking you is what percentage of men do you think make over 100,000 a year?
Oh,
What percentage?
actually, yeah, 20% maybe.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's actually 15% of people, both women and men, who make over 6 figures a year in here in America.
Okay.
So it's a lot rarer than you think, but let's find out now anyway. So we've got it right here. So you are 33-year-old Nisha. So what's the minimum you would date? Like age, the youngest?
Oh, 29.
29. 29. Just keep it on the calculator for now. And then the oldest?
38.
38. Okay. Can he be married? No, obviously.
No.
But she said she expects monogamy. Can he be any color, white, black, Asian? Just be honest. Preference is fine. No one's going to judge you for it.
No black, of course. Asian, white. Okay.
Okay. I didn't get the of course, but anyway. Alright, cool. Do you know what? Because I don't think you can pick those two, can you?
You can't explain.
Alright, cool. We'll just leave it all in there, yeah? We'll just leave it all in there. So minimum height, she
I
said
like girls, not
6
the guys.
foot, and then 100K a year.
I like girls. Fucking hot.
And then 100K a year.
Not the guys.
I mean, she's not that delusional.
She's 33.
I mean, she's...
Alright, cool. So we're going to find out right now how rare your man is, right?
Oh, yeah, 1 percentile.
1.1%.
Oh, wow.
And let me tell you something as well. That doesn't account for men who are gay.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't account for men who
1.1%
are...
rare.
That doesn't mean that he's attractive. That doesn't mean that he's got charisma. That doesn't mean that he's good in the bedroom. That's 1.1% of men.
Just in general.
In general. So...
Whoa.
So you guys realize, because you know we see on the market girls have incredible high standards, and you know some girls, I'm not gonna lie, some girls might have the right to have high standards. Some not so much, but we'll go into that later.
That's why I'm single.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Nisha. The way you're going with your high standards, not in a rude way, at that age as well, you might remain single if you're not careful. Because I believe as women get older, their value's gonna go down, and you have to be more realistic and lower your standards. That's the truth, and it happens to be that women actually become the opposite. As women get older and make more money, their standards goes higher, even though their value goes lower. It's kind of mad.
It's harder for them to find a match, you know.
Yeah, that's what it gets harder for women as they get older. But anyway, we'll go into it a little bit more later. Okay, so ladies, I want to find out what you guys bring. So we found out what you guys want from men. Now I want to know what you guys bring to the table to men. Your dream man. So we'll start with Sochi first. I'm saying your name right, correct? Oh, okay. So Sochi, what 3 traits would you say you bring to your dream man? Closer to the mic.
I'd say probably supportive.
Supportive.
It's very funny when you ask women what they expect in a man. They're very quick to answer. When you flip it,
Like, I'm supportive of people's dreams, you know, just in general. So I feel like I can be very accepting. And I would probably say, like, you know, like, loving, and like if I'm with somebody, obviously I'm gonna be like loving towards them and charismatic, you know.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Nice. Okay. Natalie, about yourself?
What I am for sure doing as of currently is I am taking care of the home if need be. I am working on my own time as well, so I'm never out of money. I know how to take care of myself. I know how to figure shit out, and you will always be priority to me.
Oh shit. We've never heard this shit. What the fuck, bro? Am I in the right place? Fuck, I thought feminism.
Good job, Azara.
I thought feminism just destroyed women, but alright, cool. So he's a priority, yeah?
Yes. He's my number one. If anything happens, I need to know where you are.
How long have you been with this guy, Natalie?
2 years.
Nice.
And going.
Great.
And going.
Never
well,
gonna
with
stop.
that attitude, you'll keep going, trust me. Mercedes, what about yourself?
I think quick on my toes. So I'm very good at problem solving. I have grown to be peaceful. I have not always been peaceful. And I'm very nurturing. Like nurturing, I'm a Southern girl, so I cater to my person.
Okay. Responsive, problem solver, nurturing. All right, cool. Leslie, about yourself?
Definitely very respectful, ambitious for sure, because I'm very independent, always been. And I would say I have pretty good communication skills. Like if we can't communicate, then we can't happen.
Okay.
Good communication.
And that communication, would you see it like a partnership?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like a dictatorship then.
No, for
okay.
No.
All right, cool. Nisha, how about yourself?
Aisha. I-S-H-A. Yeah, people
Why did I say before?
It's okay, Aisha. Aisha, everybody.
Shout out to Aisha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sorry, I apologize.
No
Aisha, what 3 traits do you bring to your dream man?
Successful. Handsome.
Wait.
What do you mean, like attractive?
What does that mean?
Attractive.
Handsome would be for man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
What are you bringing to the table?
loyalty, you know, of
Loyalty.
course. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Harmony, about yourself?
I'd say I'm spontaneous. I'm always down for like something fun. Like we could do anything and I'm down for it. I feel like I'm a really good communicator as well. I love to communicate. I think it's really important to communicate so I can understand how you're feeling and so we could get through things together and we're not like neglecting each other's emotions or anything like that. And honesty. I feel like I'm really honest. I hate lying to people, so I want that honesty and I want transparency between me and a partner.
All right, cool. All right, Michaela, about yourself?
I would probably say like I'm like a giver, so I'm a giver, so that's one thing. I'm loyal, and I don't know. I'm a giver. I'm loyal, and
I know you meant
One more.
compassionate.
yeah,
Compassion.
I'm passionate.
Yeah.
No, I gotta be fair to her. She went last, so a lot of
I
answers
also
are
agree
taken.
with what she said though, and like being supportive. Like I feel like that a lot of people need that. Like in a relationship, if you're not supportive, then you kind of really don't have any type of relationship too. So.
All right, cool.
Kind of a
Fair
given,
enough.
yeah.
All right, ladies, nice. I wanted to ask here on the panel, does anyone do sex work or have any children?
OnlyFans.
No?
Stripper.
None.
Bottle girl.
This is crazy. The West is changing people. All right, cool.
At least for the night.
At least for tonight. All right, cool. So I want to go through a few Halloween questions and then we'll come off the Halloween theme quickly. What's everyone? Well, I know some of the ladies ain't dressed, but who are you meant to be? I don't know. Or is it just a dress?
It's a dress that I got from my friend.
It's a nice dress. It's a nice dress.
yeah.
Okay, so butterfly, we have a kitten.
It's not mandatory, don't worry about it.
All right, cool, that's fine. So we're going to have like a little competition between them two, and whoever wins, we'll ask the chat. We'll give you guys a little prize at the end. Now, off to the question, the scariest date you've ever been on, if any. And we'll start off with Sochi first. Have you been on any scary dates?
What do you mean by scary? Like,
You know, you went on a date with a guy, he was a bit creepy, he was like, yeah, I need to get out of here.
Weirdo.
Scary situations in dates.
I don't think I've ever been on like a scary date per se with a guy. I have, however, been on a scary date with a woman before where I was like being repeatedly stalked. Yeah, that was kind of insane.
That's crazy. So you're bisexual?
She got stopped.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they be crazy, dude.
I lean towards women more than
All right, cool.
yeah.
That's great to know because I like this question. Which every time I've asked bisexual women this question, I always get the same answer. So, what's easier, dating men or women?
I've had terrible experiences with both, and I've had great experiences with both.
Okay, cool.
I choose people very wisely.
Because most bisexual girls we've had on the panel, they say it's way easier dating a man. It's more simple. Women are more emotional. And the other thing is, when you're dating a woman, you're not expecting resources. You have to bring your own resources as well with him. When you're dating a man, not always, you're a little young, but as women get older, they expect the man, to pay for dates, think of dates, etc.
I think that's crucial.
Yeah, I agree with it as well. I think traditional roles are important. All right, cool. So you told us your little situation. Okay, Natalie, what about yourself?
No, what's the question? I'm sorry.
Any scary dates you've been on? And if it's not a scary date, girls, just tell us your worst date you've ever been on. If it was nothing scary, yeah.
I'm very careful with people I date. If I ever feel uncomfortable at any moment before a date, I will let you know and be like, all right, I'm going to cut you off. That's it. We're not going to get to the date.
Okay, so you never actually once got to the date and thought...
No, if I know somebody's bad for me, that's it.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Okay, so you never...
No disastrous dates or anything like
So in
that.
other words... Tell me if I'm wrong. You vet men so much before you meet them that you make sure you're not making a bad decision when you meet them.
That's right. Cool. I mean, I've seen some shit go down. I don't need that to go down with me.
All right, fair enough. All right, cool. Mercedes, what about yourself?
Nothing scary. I have been on a couple of clingy dates, like where guys, they don't accept no. Where they're like, you reject them and they're like, no.
Another stalker, basically, kind of.
Yes, and I tried to explain, let them down easy. And the funniest comeback, this guy, he was like, NATO, no attachment to outcomes. I didn't even know how to respond to that. I was like,
that's the first time I
It was weird. I mean, I'm kind of still trying to stay clear, but yeah. But nothing too crazy. Just
I get you.
Clingy stalker.
Leslie, what about yourself?
Yeah.
No, definitely nothing scary, thankfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely weird guys. Just that they will take no for an answer, and then how do you like?
During the date?
No, at night. So it's just like, how do you go about that? How do you like safely leave from that situation? So
Yeah.
it's definitely probably scary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know why you guys just don't accept no, bro. It's fucking weird, isn't it? Why would you want to pursue a girl who's not even interested in you?
Because it's simple. I didn't date because in LA, I don't want to time waste on dating. I want to rather pay attention to my career. And I don't have much time to pay attention to anybody's life or anybody. I don't let anybody let in my
have you not gone on no dates then?
No days like
When was the last day you've been on?
It's been many years.
All right, let me ask you a question as well. Say, are you a millionaire? I'm asking you.
I would say I'm very optimistic and I make my way.
No. Are you a millionaire?
I've been a millionaire and
All
I
right,
spent
cool. Say, for example, at 40 years old, you was a millionaire, right?
I was a millionaire.
I'm going to give you an example.
Billionaire.
Say you're going to be a millionaire
In
at 40.
Indian rupees, billionaire.
Right, say
Millionaire
hypothetically, in a
dollars.
dream world right now, you're a millionaire at 40 years old. Do you think you're going to be happier as a millionaire at 40? Wait for me to answer the question. You keep answering before I finish.
Yes.
Are you going to be happier at 40 a millionaire, or are you going to be happier at 40 with a family and children? What do you think is going to be...
I would choose a millionaire because I can invest in my future, invest in my business.
And I'm not going to lie, I say this all the time, but bro, it's like, it's not just Western countries that indoctrinated. Like India's one, like feminism is the strongest in India, bro. One of the strongest. And the thing is, let me tell you something, which you don't know, right? Women don't get fulfillment from conquering the world. Unfortunately, women, once they get to 35, 40 years old, they look for a partner, a man, and they look for a family. And even the women even women who are multi-millionaires, the ones wait for me to finish, and then you can respond, right?
Okay.
Even the women who are very rich at 40 years old, a lot of them are very unhappy in the world. Even if you go back 20, 30, 40 years ago when feminism was not as strong, women were actually happier when they had when they didn't have to do as much or be in the working force. Women actually want to work electively. If you ask most women in the world if they had their dream man, they would work if they wanted to work, something that they're passionate about. They don't want to be in the workforce.
That's true. That's true.
So what I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is, rethink, because I think, like, you might get to 35, 40 years old and you might look back and think,
damn, it's too late.
It's too late for me to have a family now.
I would say that's not my dream to have children or family like that, because I treat all the world and this is all my family.
But in realistic, it's not though. In realistic, when you're older and you need to be looked after and you want to have dinners with people that actually care about you, none of us are going to turn up to your dinner. It's going to be your family.
I feel like in America, I just look 24, so I'm restarting my life. I'm 21 and 24.
Doesn't work that way.
Now,
But you're not.
Yes,
you have to come back to reality. You're 33.
Yes.
If you waste the next 5 years of your life,
then where should I meet my soulmate? I need to have my soulmate, right? I can't accept just random AY.
Where to find them, huh?
bro, she's cooked.
Look, probably probably just fix your expectations up a bit, Just fix your expectations. Go to like wholesome areas, go to grocery stores, go to Air One.
First of all, the main thing you need to do is, like, a lot of these girls here on the panel, which are young girls, have gone back to being more traditional, right? Girls at my age and your age and a little bit younger.
Because I keep going fucking in past and future. This is my present, this is my future, and I'm always keep going to India and finding my past and making it present. No, this is my future and I have to find here.
Alright, we're gonna move on. This is crazy. Alright, cool.
She's back and forth and...
Okay, so we got the outfits, we got the scariest date, or it was on you, Harmony? Any scary dates?
Not so much scary, just like worst? Pushy.
Pushy, yeah.
Men can be really pushy, like be like, oh no, you have to do this with me, and I'm like, nah, I want to leave actually. So that's probably my answer.
Don't force.
Women are mental creatures, so the more you act uninterested, the more you're actually gonna get her to gravitate more towards you, and the more keen you act there. It is what it is. Michaela, about yourself.
I guess not like scary dates. I've had like
bad dates.
Yeah, like people be like, just like, oh, like you can't leave and try to do like crazy stuff.
What?
That's about it.
And kidnapping her.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Nowhere.
Yeah, like stuff like that, but nothing.
Well, we got that video coming out, Dating 101, and a lot of you guys are gonna have to watch it, because a lot of you guys are fucking lame. And look, when I get on the girls, you guys are okay and you guys laugh behind the cameras, you find it entertaining, but a lot of you guys are lames, man. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. Is cheating worse for men or women? And we'll start here with Michaela first. Let's get interesting now.
It's bad for both. Okay. I don't think there's...
Okay, Harmony, about yourself?
I think it's bad for both, honestly, but men can act like cheating is worse on women's part, which I feel like it's equal. And I don't know, sometimes I've forgiven cheating before. I would never do it again, but a man can't forgive cheating, and I don't understand that.
I'm going to explain that to you perfectly, I promise you. Are you sure about yourself?
What?
Bro, is this woman listening?
Oh, look.
Okay.
Bro, who found?
No, that was
Yeah,
that was
please,
me.
what was the question?
Alright, cool. Is cheating worse for men or women? Cheating. Because you said you want monogamy. Is it worse for women or
fuck
men?
it. I will kill him.
Okay, so,
She did say
Is
monogamy.
it worse?
Right on the spot.
That's probably why she's
Aisha,
single.
is it worse for women or men though, you think?
Both.
Both. Okay, cool. Leslie?
No, definitely
Hey, no
both.
more shots for her,
Both?
yeah?
Michaela?
So you know.
I mean, sorry. Mercedes, sorry.
Make a
My
mental
bad.
note.
That is funny.
I would say it's worse for a woman to cheat than a man, because I probably shouldn't be saying this on live, but I just feel like, you know, a man doesn't cheat with emotion. And so I feel like a man can be just having a good time and it happens, versus a woman, everything's mental. So by the time a woman cheats, she's already left the man. And, you know,
I pretty much didn't even have to explain it, but I'll go a little bit deeper into it. But
You know it's over.
Natalie, how about yourself?
I have to agree with Mercedes. I mean, if a woman does it, it's
finished.
some shit going on. Like, she's overthinking. The man's not doing something. She's not doing something. Something's fucking wrong.
Yeah, correct.
Fuck that.
Sochi, about yourself?
I think they're both wrong.
All right, cool. So, ladies, most of you are wrong. 2 of you are right, and I'll explain why. Because, like Mercedes said, when women cheat, which a lot of times before women even cheat, they leave. That's what happens. Because if you feel as a woman you can cheat, you already don't love your guy, and you're more likely to cheat. So women cheat with emotions. So a lot of times when women cheat, it's their man that's lacking in something. Maybe he doesn't have finances, maybe he's not assertive, maybe he's not good in the bedroom, maybe he's not emotionally there for her. Something's lacking in that department for her. But a man can have his perfect woman at home, literally his perfect woman, and he can go out there, fuck another woman, go back to his woman and think nothing of it. If a woman did that to a man, it's already finished. That's why, going back to what Harmony said, biologically, men can't accept cheating. Why? Like, I'll give you an example. If we were on a wedding day right now, yeah, and you know, there was a groom, bride about to be married, and the groom turns around to the bride and says, babe, I'm not going to lie to you. In the first week of our relationship, I fucked another girl. She didn't mean shit. I just met you. Like, I love you, I want to marry you, is what it is. She might sit there, cry, throw a little tantrum, but guess what? The marriage is going to go ahead. Yeah? If the bride turns around and says to the man, the other way around, I fucked a man in the first week that I met you, the pastor has to go home, the food gets packaged up, everyone leaves, it's done, it's finished, right? Men will never take a woman cheating. And it goes back to biologically, because if a woman cheats in a real world where there's no contraception, you are risking me raising another man's child, which is actually the biggest nightmare a man can have. Either a man being cheated on or a man raising a child that's not his. So the difference is, for example, if I have 10 girlfriends right now and I'm fucking them all and they all fall pregnant, who's the father? Man, right? If you guys have 10 boyfriends each and you're fucking them all and you fall pregnant, who's the father? You don't know, right? You guys are biologically hardwired to not be promiscuous, and the more promiscuous you are, the more you're insensitized. The more like you're more likely to cheat. Your pair bonding goes down. Within men, body count doesn't really affect us in that negative way. Like, for example, we would say adult content creators, right? Say they fuck 200 guys. A woman who's fucked 200 guys is doomed, finished. She will never ever have a great relationship ever in her life again. And if you can look at adult stars as an example, they all date each other and they can't even date each other. It ends very quick because a man's never going to accept that, right? So yeah, and the other way around, a man can have a body count of 300, 400, 500, but then go settle with a good girl the next day and have a perfect good relationship. In fact, I don't agree with a lot of there's a lot of other podcasts which they speak about men like on a religious stance. They say like men should be virgins and women should be virgins, and that's the ideal thing to come together. But I disagree with it. I think the man has to have experience, because if you want me to guide you, you want me to show you things in the bedroom, you want me to understand female nature, how the fuck am I going to do that without dating females, right? So That's how I explained it. Look, I get it. For you guys, it doesn't sound nice, right? It's double standards that, you know, men who cheat are labeled playboys, studs, etc. Women who cheat are labeled whores, sluts, etc. But there's double standards everywhere. And most double standards benefit you guys, if you want me to be honest. You guys can go into clubs for free. We pay thousands to be seen in the club.
True.
At 21 years old, like there's lots of pretty girls here on the panel. Not even at 21. Mercedes is hot. She's 30. She can go get on a yacht with a millionaire on the weekend and chill with him, right? Yeah. Even at 21, you guys can do that. At 18, Sochi can do that. At 18, 21 years old, a man has nothing. He has to build himself. That's why a man's prime and a woman's prime are completely different. You know? Would you guys agree with me with a woman's prime and a man's prime?
Yes.
I would say a woman's prime.
That's true.
I would say a woman's prime is 18 to 24.
Yeah.
And I can explain that why. Fertility, she's more likely to be coached. And I know that triggers off a lot of girls like coach, molding. And I said it. I don't want
family.
Aisha, I don't want my girl to be programmed by society. A lot of women, by the time they're 24, 25, especially here in America, England, Australia, they're already programmed to be sluts and whores. Independent women. They think that feminism's lie to them. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's not all the women. There are good women out there, but I'm generalizing in general. So I say it's like, you know, you're better off getting a woman who doesn't have a promiscuous past, comes from a traditional family, both parents preferably, but I think that one, you know, you still can get a good girl from a single mother household. But yeah, that's what I think. Anyone disagree? No?
You're right.
I thought you would disagree the most.
No.
She was cheering you on while you were saying.
So that's why I cheat. And let me tell you, ladies, as well. If you're going for a hyper successful man, a man who's very good looking, a man who's got physical shape, let me tell you something. One, you've got to be very attractive yourself. If you think he's going to take you seriously, right? You can't be out of shape. You got to look after yourself, and because he has options, right? Just like you guys have options, which I'm sure all you guys have options. Men who are very successful, the kind of men that you guys are looking for, they have options too, right? Mm-hmm. So as a woman, I've got to think, what can I bring to the table that other women can't bring, right? And I tell women who are single moms, girls who do sex work, and even girls who are older. If you're older, you do sex work, or you have children, you need to do more for that man than a younger woman would be able to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, we're seeing, I think right now they're saying 60% of women are in relationships and only 30% of women are 30% of men are in relationships and 60% of women are in relationships. What does that mean, ladies? That means that the same ladies are going for the same guy. One guy's dating multiple women.
It's not getting any better.
So that goes back to my thing. If you're going to date a hyper successful man, if you're going to expect monogamy, you're on the verge of semi-delusion. Even if you're really pretty. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because, and I'll explain to you why. And I see Harmony like putting faces. No,
wait, hold up.
It's easy for you to say, Harmony is 20 years old. She's very attractive. And she hasn't worked to become attractive. So it's easy for her to say she was born with her value. All women are born with value. If you look after yourself, you're all born with value. She takes care of
herself too.
However, a man, he's got to go become assertive, learn female nature, become rich, get in the gym. Even gym. You guys, I know girls who've never been in the gym in their life. They just look after their calories and they don't overconsume. And they look hot. Yeah? For a man to have a good body, he can't just not eat calories.
He got to put in the work.
He's got to go in there and put blood, sweat, and tears in the gym to build a chest, to build shoulders, all of that. So you guys are born with your value. We must build our value. So how are you guys going to tell us how to live our lives, right? Because I put 10, 15 years, not me myself, but I say a successful man put 10, 15 years of blood, sweat, and tears. And then you're going to turn around as a woman and say, you should only fuck one man for the rest of your life? Especially a man who's hyper successful, and it's not realistic. Look at Kobe Bryant. Look at all of the actors. Look at all of the rappers. Kobe Bryant's a great example because a lot of women think that a woman being cheated on demolishes her reputation, but it's actually not true. The only women that might, come for you are women that are single and unhappy, right? But a lot of women understand what it is. Vanessa understood Kobe was desirable by all the women. He wanted her, that was his woman, and he fucked a few other chicks. It is what it is.
Did Mario have other princesses? Did he just have Peach?
But I'll tell you what though.
He had Daisy too, right?
I'll tell you what though, when a woman cheats on a man, his reputation is finished. And I'll give you guys an example. Will Smith, right? Will Smith, one of the biggest legendary actors in my time, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then he went and done countless amount of movies after that, right? Now, everyone who looks at him just sees him as an SIMP. Yeah, all the men don't respect him. If he walked into a room full of men are going to laugh and talk behind his back. That's embarrassing as a man. Yeah?
Isn't that ruled out of the ego, though? Like, I feel like that just comes from your ego. Like,
it's not ego. I'll tell you why, right?
Okay.
We know that Jada is in love with Tupac and likes other men.
She's public about this shit.
Yeah, she's
too.
public about
very
it.
public about
but
it.
we know that just by how she treats Will Smith, right? We know that Kobe Bryant, legend, rest in peace, if he was alive, he would have died and killed for Vanessa. That's the difference. A man can cheat and still want to provide for his woman, die for his woman, and kill for his woman. But the other way around, if the woman cheats, she's one step out the door.
But they can't provide loyalty to their women. They can do all of that, but can't provide loyalty.
There are men who are monogamous. I'm not saying all men are not monogamous. The guys who are monogamous, majority of them are Christian. Yeah, they go to church every week. They expect a virgin. They're virgins. Most men I know who are monogamous are like that. Yeah.
Hell no.
I don't know what kind of men you go for, but the men who have charisma, the men that get majority of the women, the most attractive men, majority of them, like 95% of them, are not monogamous. Yeah, and let me tell you, even a lot of men who are in relationships watch adult content. They go and buy OF from other girls. For me, that's equally cheating. And don't get me wrong, I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in monogamy, but I think the man should be honest to his woman from the get-go, before you've even slept with her. From the moment you meet her, you tell her, look, I bring this and this to the table. You explain biology to her, just like I did quickly, briefly. You just say to her, look, you have an option. You can either go date an average guy. He might cheat on you too, but you might have more security that way. Or you're going to date me. I might go monogamous with you a year or two, maybe 6 months. I don't know. But eventually, I'm going to want to fuck a girl who looks different to you, because we are physical creatures. Why do you look at music videos and there's a black chick, a light-skinned chick, you see a blonde chick, an Asian chick, a brunette chick? Because men like variety. We are, and look, we're biologically hardwired like that. We spread our seed. How many babies can I have in a year? Thousands, right? How many babies can you have in a year? One.
Maybe two.
That's the opposite. And look, ladies, I get it, yeah? Like I said, it's unfortunate for you guys. But, like I said, double standards, we have to protect and provide for you guys.
You are right.
When I tell men you should provide and protect from women. I believe we are put on the planet to provide and protect you guys, right? So, there's double standards, cool.
You don't have to put your face too close to the mic, though.
Yeah, what you going to say, Aisha?
It means Elon Musk is right. He's having lots of kids from the different women. I mean, I agreed with you.
Well, yeah, someone on Elon Musk's level, like, is a multi-billionaire. Like, as a woman, if you're going to go into that situation, and let's be honest, is Elon desirable as a man?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm saying
You take away his
I'm saying he was broke.
Not at all.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Have you seen him
if you looked at him naturally and he had no money and you didn't know he was
like a
a
walrus.
Tesla, he's not a good looking guy, right? But because of what he brings, that's another reason that men can bring other things that makes them attractive. Rick Ross, not attractive. Jonah Hill, not attractive. If you have a bit of humor, a little bit of charisma, finances, a little bit of status, you can pull off a beautiful girl. But the other way around, no.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll give you an example, Aisha. Is it Oprah? Oprah single? Yeah, it's Oprah, right? Yeah, she's single, right? Oprah is a billionaire. Yeah?
She got money.
Very unattractive woman. Yeah, not attractive, yeah? Come on, man, let's be honest, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to sit here and cap, like,
Okay, yeah, not that
she's not attractive, yeah? But she's a billionaire, right?
Yes.
But she's single. And I'll explain to you why. Because there's something called hypergamy. And it's women only date men who are above them. Yeah? I know Sochi said she doesn't care about finances, but she's still young. Let her get to 20, 21. Her mind's going to change just like you guys change, yeah? She's in the college phase. Women always want to date a man who's stronger than them, more competent than them, taller than them, and have more finances than them, right?
That shouldn't be the reality,
so
actually.
Oprah can only date billionaires. Same as Kim Kardashian, right? Kim Kardashian's worth 300 million right now, yeah? She's got kids from Kanye. She's got a porn video out. So she has to go find a man who's got 300 million who's willing to date her. Now, what man who has 300 million is going to date Kim Kardashian when he can go get a 22-year-old version of her? No porn tapes, no history, and men don't care about status or money.
Harder on the other side.
Can I tell one thing?
Go ahead.
I feel like we, in real life, whoever we meet, because leave it. Whatever our expectations. Real life is different. You don't know who you connect with. You both can be together and make the wealth together. That is also can be true. If that connection you get, you find your partner.
But my point is, there is no connection without attraction. So even that's both ways as well. So for example, if a man was really good looking, but he was broke and he wasn't smart and he was a dummy, he's still not going to get girls.
Broke, you know. Everybody, if he can be successful, right? For a girl, we need to be successful. We need to be. Even I need to be successful.
No, the standards are a bit different.
I can treat like my brother. I'll treat him like my brother. I will support him like my brother,
men don't like
my
that.
friend.
Men don't like that, and that's why you failed in dating. Let me explain to you, and let me say to you. Let me ask you why. Yeah.
I mean, she's a career woman.
Look, at 33 years old, yeah. Say you meet a man who's 40, yeah. Give me a reason why a 40-year-old would date a girl your age at 33 over, for example, a 20-year-old at Michaela's age. Tell me a reason why. Tell me like one good reason.
No, see, right now I'm without makeup because
No, not physical. Give us
makeup. You think that's really gonna make the difference?
Because I'm very much confident on myself and I don't give a fuck.
Aisha, let me tell you something. There's a reason when I ask you your age. There's a reason.
I'm 33, successful 33. I'm 33. I'm in Hollywood.
Aisha, please, you're cutting up the mic.
But you think we find that attractive? You think guys find that attractive that you're successful at 33?
Guys loves me.
Well, that's not true because then you wouldn't be single. But let me ask you something, yeah? Attraction-wise, a 21-year-old is always going to be more attractive than you. Say, for example, you yourself.
Yes.
Your 21-year-old version of you is more attractive than you, right? But what I'm asking is, what other traits?
But I'm more intelligent.
All right, cool. Do you think men care about intelligence?
I think, yeah, you're right. I think, yes, you're right.
Well, they don't.
Men doesn't care. Intelligent. They just like bodies. And but with your age, if you're dating, I think we should date our own age.
Oh, interesting. Age gaps. I disagree. I think that you are not in your prime and I'm in my prime. So why would I ever date you? Why would a 34-year-old man who's worked hard to build himself date a 34-year-old woman? Why? Because you can't even give me an answer. I asked you to give me one trait that you bring to the table that a 20-year-old can't. And you said to me,
it's not only about beauty, it's all about life experience. Now I can create 10 companies and I can bring $1 billion to the table. Right now I can...
Failed society. Let me explain to you, yeah? Men don't care about what finances you bring to the table.
You shouldn't want to attract men that care about your finances.
Everybody
anyway.
respect the status and money, baby. If I have the money, fucking everybody loves me.
But money is not the answer to everything. Money doesn't.
I'm in America.
Money can only get you so far.
So older man.
Aisha, please shush, because I've got to bring you back to...
He had to take the hat off.
Reality, yeah? Men don't give a fuck about your status or your money. Especially men that you find attractive. Cool. Are there some lousy men out there that want to go 50-50 with you and get finances off you? Maybe, perhaps.
Save some money.
But they're not the guys that you find attractive. Guys that you find attractive that are successful, they don't give a fuck about your independence. In fact, they don't like independent women. Yeah, they like submissive women. Right. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about your intelligence or your finances. No, I'm just being honest with you.
It's not the first quality we're looking for.
And I know feminism lied to you and told you that that's what men like, a career woman. But men actually like the opposite. We don't like that.
Oh,
Great to hear that.
And that's not just me. That's not just me.
Want career women, though.
What do you guys like then? Like, what is...
we
like
want
somebody
women
who's
that
submissive and
that can take care of the household.
Great question.
Wow. I don't agree.
Great question. I can answer it well.
You can't cook?
I can cook. I can do all of that, but it's like, why is that the only thing?
It's not the only thing.
Well, one minute. If you want us to most responsibly on us, which is fine, I'll go out and there, provide, protect, build us a home, all of that. All I want is to come home, no drama.
Peace.
Get my dick sucked, have my food on the table, and get a massage.
Wow.
Is that too much to ask for?
No.
If I'm doing everything else.
You should make the Indian woman then.
It has to just be equal, in my opinion. I feel like a woman should also seek her own career and do her own things as well.
If it's equal, if me and you are sleeping in the bed together and we hear a sound by the door and someone's trying to break in, I'm gonna pass you the ting to give you to break in.
Okay, you want me to...
Wait, If I have a bad month, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna be like, Harmony, I've had a bad month. You know, you're gonna have to pay half the.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cover your this month.
Exactly. You guys don't even want equal. The men that you guys even date, you don't want to be equal to that man. You might say it, it might sound nice, but you want that man to lead you. You want that man to teach you. You don't want equal. Equal means 50-50. You want 50-50?
That's what you want? Sure about that?
There's just like not exactly, but I feel like there's things in between that.
You've never had a man tell you these things because you're attractive, but the realistic is that your looks are not going to be enough. Yeah, for you to attract a great man, I agree. You can attract all great men. Yeah, but to retain a great man. Different,
a little different.
Yeah, you can even probably attract celebrities. Yeah, but can you retain a celebrity? That's the answer. That's what I'm trying to teach you right now. Yeah, that man. If you want me to be masculine, and a leader, then that means that you have to be submissive and a follower by default. That means
I don't agree.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree
because we're our own individuals. We're our own individuals. So I feel like as people, we should explore who we are as an individual. So who am I to be submissive to a man because I love him? You know, we have to understand each other and be soft for each other. You know what I mean?
Right, cool. And then what about yourself?
I agree with submission. I agree with that.
I do.
However, I feel like when a woman doesn't have any type of assets, I feel like a man doesn't respect her. And I've encountered that. I mean, now I'm 30, so like I've encountered relationships. I've dated very wealthy men, and when a man knows that you only depend on them, I've experienced the lack of respect. Versus when you can hold your own, they know that. Yeah. If they walk away, you're still gonna be good. They value a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, I tell women, you know, it's very hard for you at 18 to go find your dream man straight away, right? So you're gonna have to go and provide for yourself. You know, it's survival out here. It is what it is. However, the thing is, over time, having those survival skills tend to be very masculine. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why men don't like independent women. Because
you gotta do that.
Let me ask you a question. When women say they're independent, who are they dependent of?
Myself.
Men, right? No, men.
Not yourself.
They're dependent of men, right? So to be dependent of men, you must be assertive. You need to be more disagreeable, and those traits are all bad for a bad wife. Yeah. So my thing is, you guys want a traditional man, yeah, which is fine. You guys want a traditional man, but you guys don't want to be traditional women. The truth is, if you've got a traditional man and he's a great man, which I don't know if you guys have had in your life, the truth is that you'll submit and you'll listen to exactly what he's got to say. And I'll give you an example. Say for example, I'm in the street and I'm in, we're getting in the car and I see someone that I don't like and I know that I have situations with that guy, but I'm going to deal with that man to man. Right. And I'll tell my girl, get in the fucking car, babe. Yeah?
Right.
A lot of women, with not you guys mind frames, but kinda, like what you like saying, you sit there, but why? But what?
That
means, that's a different situation.
I know, but you don't know why I'm asking you. But that means, look, if you've got my thing is as women, you guys need to vet men for a long time. Once you've got that man, you need to submit to him fully. So vetting for a long time, that means don't go with chemistry. A lot of you guys are emotionally driven. So you'll date the guy and you'll feel strong chemistry and then you go and fuck him very soon, which I know you guys do, yeah? But I'm saying you got to vet him for longer, because if you vet him for longer, make him wait longer, then you find out who he is, yeah? And then going back to what Mercedes said, where she had guys who were successful but didn't give her that position, maybe it was your fault as well. Maybe you did things that they didn't like as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
I've been told that I'm very dominant, that I have masculine traits.
And it's good that you actually admit it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe those come out in the relationship and that masculine man who is a provider is like, do you know what? In the future, I'm going to have issues with this woman.
Right.
We make mental notes, and when you're disqualified, we don't necessarily tell you up front too.
Yeah. But I've also had both. I'm currently dating, and so I've had men that are very successful, but it's a balance. I'm very submissive when I feel safe. Because I'm willing to fall into my submissive role when I feel like, okay, now you can take over. Because,
That's a problem, though. I'll tell you why that's a problem. Or about if I turn around to women who date me and I say, you know what? I'm masculine majority of the time, ladies. But, weekends, sometimes I go my feminine. I put a little skirt on. And,
I don't mind.
I cry and I put a skirt on and I put chick flicks on. The truth is, none of you guys would date that man. You guys would be like, ooh. And it's the same the other way around. When men see masculinity in women, it's like the same way you guys get the ick, we get the ick. We're like, ugh, That's a man. I don't want to date myself. Same way you guys don't want to date bitches, right? Imagine being in the same house as a man, yeah? You live with him. And every time you're going out with him, he takes longer than you. You go in the room, he's getting ready in, and he's there going...
You don't want that, do you?
Oh, you don't like that, right?
Yeah,
You hear the panel. Oh, no, yeah. We don't like women who are masculine the same way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'd be like,
I just feel like there's a balance.
Disagree.
But I agree with you.
Yeah.
I know you're pretty based.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So going back to
Balance.
going back to age gaps.
Not 50-50,
Does
though. That's
anyone
not a
apart
balance.
from Aisha disagree with age gap relationships here on the panel?
What did you say about age gaps?
Because Aisha said she believes that people should date their own age.
No.
Oh no, I'm all for age gap.
Okay, anyone?
Age gap is cool, but I feel like sometimes when it's pushing too much, I'm like,
What's too much?
I'm 34. What's too
I've
young?
been on a date with a 30-year-old man. I'm 20. And it just made me feel uncomfortable because maybe he just embodied traits of my father that I saw, and I was just like,
It's not the age, but it's more like the personality.
Yeah.
So it's not age.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So only Aisha disagrees then.
No. Actually, I also agreed. It's not only, but yeah, it could be, little bigger, 5 years, but as much as you have the match.
Well, look, a lot of women turn around and say, like, I've had this put to me on the panel because I say I wouldn't date a woman who's older than 24, right?
Because
And they say to me,
women like that because I'm just in my life too much, like in my goal.
She's too focused on her career.
Yes.
So women ask me, what do you see yourself in common with a young 20-year-old woman? They always say this shit to me, like, what are you going to sit there and talk about? Yeah. Well, I ask them the same thing. What the fuck am I going to sit there and talk to a 30-year-old woman? It's the same shit. We don't watch the same shit. I would like MMA and fucking masculine shit. She's gonna like feminine shit. We're not gonna have much in common. We might build things in common. She might start to like MMA more. Do you get what I'm saying? But in general, like the age gap thing in common, I don't really get.
It's not about
It's the maturity level. I feel like sometimes with somebody who's younger, I feel like women are more mature than men. So like even if I'm dating an older man, it may seem like I'm more on his level, but it's like, why wouldn't a man who's already in his maturity, like as a 30-year-old, want somebody who's mature as well at his same level? You know what I mean?
Great question. So how you guys look at our future, we look at a woman's past, yeah? The reason that we go for younger women is fertility one, right? If I get with a 30-year-old now and I need 5 babies, it's going to be very, very hard. If I get with a 20-year-old right now, we can have 6, 7 babies if we wanted to. Next, women are more attractive when they're younger. We're physical creatures. Women are the most attractive, I think, around 22 years old, 21 years old, right? I think that's a woman's prime looks-wise, yeah? Are there hot girls at 30? Shit, like I said, Mercedes is hot. I've seen loads of good-looking girls at 30. However, a woman's prime is around 21, 22 physically.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
I actually think
But
that
I feel like we are more mature.
I actually think women that are like 30 look their most mature and they look most beautiful.
But men don't like the mature look. We like the fresh look. I'll give you an example,
Then that sounds a little questionable.
I've girls who are like 32, 33, who are like, recreational use, who have fun, kind of friends with benefits. And I'll go back to their old pictures. They show me pictures of them at 21. They all look way better. It's just what it is, man. There's a reason it's called Forever 21, not Forever 31, yeah?
But I feel like 20-year-olds, we look more babyish. Yeah, like I look at another 20-year-old, I'm like, oh my God, I thought you were...
This is the thing, a 20-year-old, I'm gonna get to see her through her prime and develop as a woman. So you're right. At 21, 20-year-old, I'll see her fresh, and then at 25...
Mediocrity. That's mediocrity.
Not
You're mediocre.
No, mediocrity is me dating a 30-year-old that's been run through.
He's got a whole lot of life experience.
He should 100K. He said you're delusional. You are delusional.
How's that?
How so?
Because when I said 100K he should earn, then you said you're delusional. Now I say you're 33 and thinking to date 2021. Wow.
I'm so confused.
The difference is, all right, let me ask you a question, Aisha. Who gives relationships, women or men?
Oh, both.
Both.
Women more, I guess.
No. You're for a 33-year-old, you're clueless about dating. It's fucking embarrassing. Women decide sex.
Fuck relationship.
No, wait.
Fuck it.
Wait, women decide sex Yeah, so if you date a man, you decide when we sleep together, right? Mm-hmm. But the man gives you the relationship. True. So you guys hold the key to sex, we hold the key to a relationship. Yeah. So if we're dating, you decide when we sleep together, I decide when I make you my girlfriend, if I make you my girlfriend, you understand? So you trying to shame me, for example, you don't even know if I'm single, yeah? You don't even know if I'm single or got my girlfriend or married. But say I was single, yeah? You're shaming me for being single, but I give relationships. So that's like turn around to you guys who are attracted and say, can you guys fuck guys? It sounds stupid, right? Because you can't obviously fuck guys. It's the same way for a man. A man who's got many options, he's going to be very picky about who he gives a relationship to, even if he's single, right? So her trying to shame me for it, it doesn't work. No. It doesn't work like that. No. If she turn around and said that I couldn't fuck, that's different, right? That means I can't attract a female. But as long as I can attract females, I hold the key to I give the relationship to. So, period. You failed there, so yeah.
But maybe 20, 21 years, all girl will not be able to keep it. You're on maturity level, but she's
Well, that's the whole point of being mature. You need to understand as a man how to keep a woman on her toes.
But it's not every time you will be successful. You can be failed.
Well, of course, failure is always a chance.
There's relationships that break up, right? But if you go for enough women and you pick up and you're smart and competent, you're gonna know what female nature is like.
In my case, because it's been only 5 years for me here, so I already don't trust here anybody.
All right, cool.
Makes sense.
So we'll move away from the age gap, but I basically explained it. Like a man wants to show his life. Show a woman his life. So a man wants to teach a woman everything. That's the truth. He wants to show you everything, travel with you, show that. But the other way around. For example, please, Aisha, you keep cutting me up, please.
Sorry, but a lot of people are saying
no. Don't talk unless you're spoken to for now, because you keep cutting up the podcast. So the other way around is unattractive for a man. So, for example, if you look at a woman's Instagram and she's been through Dubai, fucking Vegas, this and that. To a man, the first thing a man's thinking is, she's been flown out by this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. A man wants to show a woman his life through his eyes. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why men go for younger women as well. And going back to the program thing, is it not true that most women, by the time they're 25, are programmed by society? Social media, rappers, female rappers. So why would I not go and try and get a girl who's 20, 21, so I can guide her to greatness. Yeah, so she gets on a good diet, she don't drink alcohol, she works out every day, she's more conscious, she can travel the world, learn things that are actually meaningful instead of Cardi B talking about her pussy, etc. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's always better for a man to go for a younger woman. In actual fact, it's actually an L for a man to go for an older woman.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I agree, because when I'll tell you, but 33, I became an entrepreneur. When I was 21, I was a model and actor only. But now I am an entrepreneur. That time was different, but I don't crave that. I get attracted to the boys, guys, fall in love, this, crush. Now it's not, because I've become different version of myself.
No, but the thing is, you're gonna face a wall. When you get to 40, you're gonna be like that, because even when you get to 40, casual sex is gonna become harder for you. Even casual sex will become harder for you at 40, and you're gonna start looking around and saying, all my girlfriends have got family, everyone's got children, and I'm sitting here as a multi-millionaire with cats and dogs.
But you can make it that time also. Once you made it with your wealth, you can easily
I disagree. I think it's very hard for a woman to follow her career. Look, can you be...
look, Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas.
Aisha, let me finish.
Example, Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, Who? Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Fuck that example.
I don't even know who they are. But listen, you can either be a career woman or you can be a great wife. You cannot be both. Let me explain.
That is true. I agree. You need to have personal life.
If you're a hairdresser, and you do nails, and you do something small like that, cool, and you're really passionate about it, that's fine. You can do it. You can do it from home. Your man will probably allow you to do it. But if you're a lawyer, if you're an actress, a singer, you really need to strive and go out there and conquer your career. You cannot be a great career woman and a great wife. You just cannot do both. Being a great wife takes a lot of energy. You want that man to provide and protect you. He wants to come home to a home. He doesn't want to come home and you're coming home at the same time as him.
But why is that? Why is that the only
option?
Goal? Yeah, like I feel like when you're pursuing your career, at least you should pursue somebody who's like-minded. Like let's say I'm a screenwriter, right? So I would probably want to pursue somebody who's in a creative realm as well. And I want to share our creativity together and our love for like what we do and what guides us through life together.
Like I said, that's fine. You do screenwriting, I'll be like, babe, you can do your screenwriting from home. You can, you know what, fuck it, we'll build you your own little office in the corner. You can do your screenwriting. I'm creative. If you need any fucking advice, I can help you. But if you turn around and said, I want to go become a lawyer, go study many years, and that's very different. Put in the hours
but I still want to be a film creator as well, a director. So it's like you're still in a position where you're
I actually tell men not to date entertainers. Yeah, it's an L.
What do you do?
Why?
You're gonna have your female working with other men constantly. Like
their environment.
It's like female rappers and female singers and models. All of these are L fucking professions for a woman.
Not to say that.
That's why the most successful men, what do they go for? They go for a quiet girl who no one knows. They don't go for the actress or the singer because that shit's an L.
Does that not come out of insecurity?
I
feel like that comes out of insecurity.
Great point.
He might think so.
Because I have a great comeback for you guys. You guys don't always do it.
They always have to say that too. Oh, it's because you're insecure.
Say for example, Harmony, like me and you hypothetically were talking, right? And you said that you wanted to go for your career, and most men, let me tell you, they don't like that, yeah? But most men are afraid to tell women the truth. So what's more secure? The man who says, yeah, you know what, babe, I love your career, I'll support you through everything, but inside he's like, oh, I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to push her because, you know, that's what she wants. Who's more secure, that man or the man that tells you, you know what, if you want your career, fine, you're not going to date me though. You can go out there, go back on the market and date someone else. You're not going to date me. Now answer my question, who do you think is more secure out of them two men?
The second one, that's fine. He has a boundary. Okay, that's your boundary. Okay, that's fine. But I would want my man to pursue things as well. So it's not like he's really worried about my career. He's like, I want you to achieve, I want me to achieve, and we're gonna do this together.
A man who achieves doesn't want you to achieve.
Yeah. That's not true.
No,
that is insecure.
It's not insecure.
If you can achieve your heights, why can't I?
Look, like I said to you, if you can work from home and be a screenwriter, that's great, yeah? And be able to run my empire, which means being able to do my PA job.
You can't be too captive.
Being able to cook for me, giving me massage when I want, sex on tap. If you can do those things and do your screenwriting on the side, cool. Yeah? But if that means you're going to take away from what from me, it doesn't run.
No.
That's why I say there's levels of a career woman.
I actually, guys attracts young girls and young girls attracts
yes, we are the opposite.
Men.
Yeah. You guys want successful guys.
Yeah.
You tend to go for older men, not all of you, but at least older than yourself. Men, we're the opposite. We don't want to pass. We don't want you guys to embarrass us. Yeah. We want things, no drama. Yeah. We don't want chat back. Simple things. We don't ask for much. I'll be honest with you. You guys ask for a lot. Like even if you go back to the traits of what you guys ask for, to be a complete man is very hard, right? To be 6 foot tall, in the gym,
gotta have the salary,
well endowed, assertive, funny, all these things. Good, that's why we call it a 1% man.
Young guys are figuring out their life,
Let me be honest with you guys, and that's why we're the fucking prize, and you guys ain't, because there's more beautiful women than there is hyper successful men. Yeah, it's called supply and demand, and I see Harmony's face, putting the face in.
It's like, wait, what? I'm gonna always make a face.
Harmony, it's simple, right? You tell me. You answer my question. Is there more successful men who are good looking, or is there more beautiful young girls?
Beautiful young girls, for sure. Yeah.
So that's my point.
And they're in healthy supply
that's
too.
Why the man is the prize.
I'm 24.
They're coming in every year.
The man is a prize to me in Spider-Man.
Now she got something to say.
Such a good question. What do I mean by the man is the prize? So first of all, I told you guys about the supply and demand, right? There's much less successful men than there is beautiful women. So by default, that makes a man more valuable, right? Because there's less.
How old are you again?
I'm not talking about myself. 33. I'm just talking in general.
I just want to know in terms of
34.
context.
Yeah, I'm 34. 34. Yeah. So 34. There's more beautiful women than there is hyper successful men, right? Second of all, what a man brings to the table is not easy to attain. But what a woman brings to the table, kind of like a lot of what traits you guys said, apart from being a good cook, like a lot of good ones was the girl that's in a relationship. Where is it? It was me. Yeah, it was you. And take care of the home. Yeah. and make him your priority, right?
Yeah, it's simple.
Now, a lot of the other questions, a lot of the answers, I'm going to be honest with you guys, they're a lot of trash. Like loyalty, shit, fuck. If I'm gonna fucking be the provider and the protector, loyalty's like, you shouldn't even mention it. That's the least you could bring to the table, yeah? Next one, successful, from Aisha. Men don't give a fuck about success. In fact, successful men stay away from successful women. Because we understand that with success comes masculinity. We don't want masculinity. We don't want a woman chatting back to us and being loud and obnoxious, being in the middle of a room. That's not what we want. And then, what's the other one? Ambitious and independent, which was from Leslie as well. So, you know, what I would say is, and I know you guys are going to disagree with this, but men are way more empathetic towards women than women are empathetic towards men.
For sure.
In fact, I would say...
I agree.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
But I would actually say that you guys have no empathy for men.
Very low.
No. And I'll explain to you guys why.
Well, let's break it down.
You know, majority of the girls here are kind of attractive girls, yeah? You guys... From the moment you was like 18, 19, you never had to work hard to attract a man. You go out there, you go on Instagram, guys DM you, guys walk up to you, they call you, they speak to you, they take you out on dates. You guys don't need to understand men in order to attract men. You guys need to understand men in order to retain men. Difference, right? As a man though, I have to have empathy. If I don't understand women, I am a virgin. I don't fuck nobody, yeah? That's the truth. If a man he doesn't understand female nature at all, I'm an incel. I'm fucked. I'm done.
You're cooked out here.
I shouldn't have said that word, but yeah. I'm fucked out here, yeah? So, yeah, it kind of triggers off when we say that word. I don't know why. Which shows, again, they want men to be.
Exactly.
Because you can't even say that word.
It's a very sensitive word to people.
Yeah, like that word's not even a bad word, but we can't use it. But yeah, so as a man, I have to have empathy for women. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive on the dating market. You guys don't have to have no empathy. And even through speaking to like 400 or 500 girls here on the podcast, watching Fresh and Fit tons of time, like women lack empathy from men in general. Does that mean all of you guys? No. Right. Some of you do have empathy for men. Sure. But in general, women lack way more empathy for men than the other way around, and respect. You know, majority of men will hold the door for you. Majority of men, if you was like, you know, if you was getting hit in the street, you would just stick up for. So they should.
Is respect not also loyalty? Is respect not also loyalty?
Yes. So what I said at the beginning is, if a man's going to get in a situation where he's not going to be monogamous, he should tell that woman from the very get-go, and that woman should be well aware, I'm dating a hyper-successful man. That's the choice I'm going to have to make, right? You give her choice right there and then. But so I don't agree with cheating. I don't agree with lying to your woman, and you know, which majority of men actually do.
Yeah, no.
Majority of men cheat. You guys know this, right? You can't, come on, man. You guys know this. Majority of men cheat. So, you know, I'm just saying men should be just more honest.
Yeah.
The truth is, though, majority of men can't be honest because majority of men are average. So imagine an average guy who has a 9 to 5. Majority of men even go like 60-40, 50-50 with their girl. Like, bro, like in all respect, he don't deserve to be able to fuck other women. Like, you don't have that value. You can't dictate shit. To be able to dictate, you need to be able to provide 100%. So yeah, that's basically gave you guys the answer. That's why men are more empathetic than women. Anyone?
Do you disagree? Anyone disagree?
No. Wait. What did you say? I
think we cleared that up.
So for me to be able to attract women, I have to have empathy, right? I have to understand female nature. I need to know what you guys like, and like put myself in your shoes. But for you to attract men,
you don't have to know.
Bro, realistically, you yourself could walk into a club.
True.
And start going like that.
You do the worm on the dance floor.
And some man will go and fuck her. Yeah, you guys know
gonna
this.
catch somebody.
Shit, I can take it further. She can go into a club with shit stains on her jeans, and some man will still fuck her. Yeah. Now, if I'm a man and now I'm in a club
and I'm
a
work the same way.
Have a section, I'm not getting no pussy just for not having a section.
That's not true. That's not necessarily. I've known a lot of silly guys that do embarrassing shit and they end up getting laid. So that's not.
Definitely. It's not hard. You can find a woman. You can find a woman
that's doing this.
I swear to God, I might
get arrested or girls are gonna be like,
they embarrass themselves just so that they can get like
attention.
But you think that works?
I've seen it work.
It does work.
I've seen
There's
people
women
embarrassing themselves to get girls.
Yes.
Has it worked for you?
I don't recommend that.
No, that's
don't recommend that.
a different type of women.
Y'all condoning.
Recommend that.
Yeah.
Yourself in a clown.
What?
situation.
If you can do it, if you can pull it off.
Going back to 50-50, I told you the only way a relationship's gonna run is a dictatorship. Yeah? Straight up. And that's what women like. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. What they say they're attracted to and what actually arouses them is two different things. They turn around and they say, I'm attracted, I want a nice guy who's a gentleman who doesn't cheat and all that. But what do they go for? They go for the fuck boy who's assertive and masculine and a little bit of an asshole. So guys, women like a dictatorship. It just takes the right man for them to enter the dictatorship. And that doesn't mean that I say, you do this and you... No, that doesn't mean. But that means, baby, I don't want you going there. Done.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear...
Period.
No, it's finished.
I tell you, get in the car. Get in the car. Okay? Period.
And look, like I said to you guys, take longer to vet men, but once you have them men that you think are great, you're going to have to submit fully. That's what men want.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No
Even
less.
if he says jump. Obviously, you're not going to make you jump, but I'm saying, yeah, that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Jump? How high?
I'm just telling you, I'm giving you guys the game about how to go get a great
Take
man.
it from Mario.
To me,
Okay?
it
I
just
told my
sounds
sisters the same thing.
It just sounds like the woman doesn't have her own mind. Like, I understand being submissive to your man. I can do that, you know, but there's a fine line between that. So when I feel like, oh, you're trying to be controlling towards me and I don't have a sense of self anymore, and I feel like a lot of women lose their selves in men because they're so assertive and you're like, you want to please them, but then it's like you're overstepping your boundaries.
But about if you met the man that made you happy in every department who was assertive, you ain't going to say shit. That's the truth.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So I have a man where I can turn my brain off and I know I'll be perfectly fucking safe. I am going to be fine. I can hold his hand and he can walk me through an intersection busy as hell and I'll be fake. I'll be okay. It's all about trust. And it's like, hey, if I know that I can hold my hand to this person and I can be chained to this person my entire life and I'll be fine. It's really just about trust, boundaries, and just...
And then you don't trust them right away. Like, vet him, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're in a good situation first, and then do that. Work towards that.
Person, I was very like, okay, nobody touched me, nobody talked to me. Like, I'm very like, I'm gonna be working. I was very like, about myself. Before, I used to spend money on another guy, and that sucked because I felt like, you know, I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing.
You weren't happy, were you?
So when I found the person that made me truly just be able to shut everything off, I said, okay, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about a single damn thing. And if he's at his lowest, I know I can provide. That's basically it.
That part. Are we not like doing hats anymore? What's going on? Why'd you take it off? Come on, we in costume now.
I'm getting hot in there, bro. I'm ready to get
Oh, hey, come on, we in theme now. You Mario, I'm Luigi.
All right, cool. So, yeah, like I said, you said like women don't have their own minds, yeah? With all respect, men who are masculine, real men, we put you guys on the same level as children. There's a reason when the Titanic was sinking, what was it first?
Women and children.
Off the boat, right? We are ready to die for you guys, yeah? And this is another thing. When women lead themselves, they lead themselves to destruction. That's what I've noticed. The same with things that's going to happen if Kamala comes into power. But also...
No, we're not going there.
Come on,
Listen, we'll ask that question later, but let's get off Kamala, like Kamala, yeah?
I wasn't expecting that one.
Every woman that doesn't have a strong father, a strong brother, or a strong boyfriend in their life, they go to fucking shit. That's the truth.
So are you voting for Trump this year?
Right, if you want to go into that, we'll ask the panel who we're voting for.
You can ask us as well.
Before we ask who we're voting for, would you guys date the opposite political party? No? Would you date the opposite political party? I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't do shit.
I would.
You would?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have no.
Okay. No. Okay, me I actually would, because women are born followers, so within dating her, within a week she'll be wearing a Trump shirt.
Following people, look at the military.
So yeah, like
They sign up for the military because another guy does it.
Yeah, we here, as you guys can tell, we're a Red Pill podcast. So you know, if you think you're gonna go to a Red Pill podcast and anyone's gonna vote for fucking Biden or Kamala, you're a bit.
Look, the question is, are you voting for Trump or are you voting for?
Yeah.
Well,
I need to know.
I'll tell you my.
If I could vote, I'd vote for Trump.
Okay.
You can't vote.
No.
You're British?
Yeah. I will be able to vote soon, but I can't vote right
And
now.
what's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from Cyprus.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me. Like, what's your race?
Mixed.
What are you mixed with?
So Cyprus is a small island underneath Greece, in between Greece and Africa. So we're mixed between.
So you're
North
black and you're
African-
white?
not really.
In America, you're black and you're white.
No, because
seen as a
none
white,
of
like,
my family are white. Like, I have a little bit of black in me, but I have
And you're
no
not
white
seen
in
as
me.
black
No
either.
white.
But you don't seem like you wouldn't get white privilege like off the bat. Like you don't present as a
Would
white
you say I'm
male.
white?
No, you don't.
You don't
I'm white. I have no white in me.
He looks ambiguous, right?
Yeah.
Cyprus.
I'm
Ambiguous.
Cyprus is an island in between Europe and Africa, so we look like Northern Africa. We look like French Montana, like Moroccans
But
almost.
blacks are handsome also, right? Blacks are handsome. But I've seen only black, like big black people. But you consider black handsome because.
Well, like sellers.
But he's handsome black. But some people are very scary.
He's handsome black, huh?
So in other words, you don't want to talk about
Scary in what term?
I don't know what she said.
What do you mean scary?
Let me answer the question though. I'm not voting for anybody.
Because he's like
Trump.
Wait, she said that he was scared.
Kamala's not the best.
Fuck
She's better than
this.
Trump.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna put him on the spot because fuck this, yeah? If you was forced to vote, who you voting for?
If I was absolutely forced to vote, I mean, yeah, Trump for sure.
Well, he doesn't even like you.
What makes you say that?
Ladies,
He doesn't like you.
How do you know that? How?
He's a white supremacist. Do you not remember the KKK shit that went down like 2 years ago?
He's not a white supremacist.
He's literally a white supremacist.
What you're saying is
Okay, so is Biden not a white supremacist then? If they're
I do
saying
think Biden's also, yes.
okay, so what do you think about Kamala?
I don't think
So it stops at Kamala?
Ladies, one mic at a
You said
time.
it stopped at.
I don't think Kamala
Is
is.
Kamala a white supremacist?
Can you let me answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think her herself, no, but she's a puppet. So
Well, she's married to a Jewish man.
Exactly.
Right, she's a
Yeah, like look at her husband. A Jewish guy? Like, are you kidding
my
me?
opinions about. Anyways.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. We'll get cancelled.
She-
But
yeah.
we can do that.
We can get into the nitty-gritty if you want to,
We'll
but
go into it right at the end, and we'll cut off the YouTube stream, and we'll go straight into talking about Israel Palestine. And we'll do that later.
Free Palestine!
We'll do it later.
we agreed with that.
So, ladies, what I want to hear from the ladies.
Cool with that.
Now I want you to answer who you're voting for and why. Yeah. So far, I've never had a good answer about the Kamala. So I want to know a good reason why. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be voting for Kamala. Honestly, the only reason why, like, okay, I'm gonna say she's a woman. You know, she's a woman of color, so I'm gonna give her that.
So because she's a black woman.
first talking point.
She's black and Indian, yes. So
Isn't it about accolades and credentials? Like, do we just go for people just because of their race or they're a woman? Like, are we weaponizing sex and race right here?
I'm not gonna lie, like, personally, like, that does bump it up a few. Like, we've never had a woman president.
Wow. Yo, that does bump it up a few, huh?
America's been built on
That's crazy.
Sochi, no, ladies, one mic at a time. Sochi, yeah, you're right. What you see right now,
It just bumps it up.
what you see right now, ladies, you're right. It was built by men. For
By
example,
white men, yes. That's why when Obama came into president, everybody was like, thank fucking God.
First of all, he was one of
You know what happened when Obama happened?
He took us to.
No, it was not.
This is what I'm saying about West, the leftists. Yeah, they actually have no clue.
They care about
politics.
aesthetics.
Everything's about emotions, and they weaponize sex and race.
Republicans do not like either of y'all. Both of y'all are men of color. They don't fuck with y'all.
You don't know what Republicans like.
We have many black.
But when shit hits the fan, we're not gonna protect
We have
you.
many black men and women around us who are heavy Trump supporters. So you don't know what the fuck you're
That's
talking
fine.
about.
They're all brainwashed.
No, they're not actually. You're
That's fine.
brainwashed. You're brainwashed.
Why are you so convinced of that? Can I ask you that?
Of what?
Well, you said that Trump was a white supremacist. That came out of your
Because he
mouth.
literally always says racist shit.
Like what?
I mean, he says a bunch of racist shit.
Like what?
Tell us one. Because I can tell you something Biden said.
The recent panel thing where a representative of his said Puerto Rico was an island of like
trash.
Right, of
Yeah,
trash.
because it's a failing
That's not even come out
country right now.
Yeah, that didn't even come out of his mouth.
Sure. But we never hear that about European countries that aren't doing the best, or European countries that aren't economically built, you know, such as America.
You know, Puerto Ricans, a lot of them are white. You do really, most of them.
Okay, who wants to stop the war right now? Who wants to stop the war right now?
In Gaza?
Yeah, all of them.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Biden? Yeah, I don't like war. So
Okay, so who wants to? Yeah, who wants to stop?
For the woman that wants to carry us into war, that we've spent billions into Ukraine.
The bottom line is, I'm gonna choose for the lesser evil.
Okay.
Obviously,
Me too.
America has been
Me
built
too.
off
Right.
Me too.
complete evil. We can all understand that.
I pick the lesser evil too, and I go into geopolitics. I go into finances. What are we all making?
But I do think Trump
was
is
life better
racist
4
and
years ago?
sexist.
In 2020,
She just
or was
said
it
that.
better right now?
And he's a pedophile.
She
He used to
just-
sneak into.
Can you let her finish her original question? Like, why are you voting for Kamala? Besides the race thing, we got that. But can you give us another
Beauty
point?
pageants and watch underage girls dress.
All right.
So you can look that up.
You know all your Democrats that you look up to, they all went to Epstein's Island. You do right.
You know Biden and Obama are like best friends, right?
Anyway, I know the next girl's going to be a Trump, so I want to hear a reason why. Go ahead.
I like it. Ooh, Nelly.
You're voting your colour of your hair, right?
Pretty much.
All right, I thought so. Go ahead, tell us why.
She's aligned.
So, I personally am not supportive of any particular thing. I feel as though that Trump, I have seen, has given me a lot of things to benefit from. And I think I would have to choose Trump again because I do see it being one of the more lesser evils. I'm not very political. I don't consider myself voting at all this year at all. So
Mercedes, or about yourself?
Ooh, I did not know we were gonna get political today. My grandma's gonna kill me, but
Oh, she's going Trump.
no. This is the kicker. Like, I personally don't, and I don't study enough politics. Disclaimer but this is just my personal opinion. I just don't feel like any side is for the people in general.
I agree there.
Like, I feel like it's not really a democracy as of today, as of 2024. I feel like she was said, voting for the lesser evil. So that's just how I feel. I feel like it's just like there's hopelessness, benefits, whatever, but I don't know enough. But that's where I'm at. If I was forced to vote, which I'm gonna vote Grandma.
You know, Oakland locked up a lot of black people too, right?
Oh,
As a
she put
prosecutor.
people on death row. And I know she's evil, but she's less evil than Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see.
I'm standing on that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll go into that. Don't worry.
You don't even know the full story.
If I was forced to vote, I would vote for Kamala.
Thank you.
Because of specifically the abortion thing. You know, and having that right.
Everybody has a reason.
To
we gave
abort.
it to the state.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is very important.
Don't you think it's better to give it to the state because some states are very conservative and certain states are liberal, so you let them make their own decision about
You
what
see
they
yourself
want to
going to Pennsylvania anytime in the future?
I don't think the right to life should never be political. Like, it's up to the woman and individual. Yes, I'm an activist of my ladies, my women. So yes, I think that we should always have the power no matter what state. I don't think it should never be a government's job to decide what to do with our bodies. Just because we all have different situations, from rape, abuse, incest.
Don't say. Remember.
Rape.
Yeah. Come on now.
Well, look, I agree with you about the grape. I agree with you about the incest. I agree with you when there's complications within the mother. The thing is, I think our sex education, I don't know how it is in America, but I know it's shit, right? And in England, it's shit as well.
Right.
The truth is that we need to be more responsible as adults, that we understand that if we're going to have sex unprotected, there's a higher chance that we might have children. Now, for me, whenever asked leftists, when is a child, when is a baby alive, they can't really give me a straight answer. Me, I'm a far-leaning right guy, as you guys can tell. I'm pro-life. I'm not pro-choice. Okay. Now, I think there should be, like for that 1%, because it is less than 1%. Right. If he was great, incest, all of that, for sure.
There's exceptions.
100,000,000%, right? We've got to be immoral to say the opposite. But otherwise, no, I think
Doesn't Trump want that, though?
No, he said exactly the same thing as me.
He's pro-life?
No, he said that if it comes to rape, if it comes to incest,
how do they determine that?
Women
determine it, right?
But even when they're still out there, like, so many
what's the procedure in terms of like?
Well, the truth is, if you come out and just say grape as a false accusation, people are gonna want to know.
So how do you prove that it's grape, essentially?
Well, it's actually very hard. But I say if grape happened to a woman straight away, and she goes straight away and reports it, and she ends up pregnant, then yeah, she should have the right to.
But I feel like it comes down to them trying to control the population. You know, so it's just like they, a lot of who has the most babies.
Yeah, they want to stop babies. That's what it is.
No, minorities have the most babies. So it's just like kind of shifting that. Yeah, so, but
that's
not getting into all that.
Well, nowadays it's just everybody. It's not just minorities. Everybody are not having babies.
From my side.
I like that.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, if you even look at the most aborted babies are from the black community.
No, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Because there's an agenda.
Yeah, there's an agenda, man. There's always been an agenda. Like, don't get me wrong, I do think, like, the systematic racism, I just don't believe socially. I believe, like, if you're a black woman and you're a black man and you work hard on yourself, you can go and strive and do anything you want in your life. But yeah, definitely within the system, I agree with you. There's definitely, like, that's a great point, which a lot of people don't bring up. Leslie, how about yourself?
Oof. I don't really like politics just for this exact reason, because they all have their good and their bad. They're like equally arguable, I would say. But if I was forced to vote, I would definitely vote Kamala, just exactly for the abortion reason.
Guys, shall we know about Kamala from you? Harmony?
Yeah, I'm not really political, but I do feel like politics creates dividends between people, and that's its main purpose. But I would vote Kamala.
And Michaela?
I'm not political either, but Kamala,
yeah.
Of course.
And it is, look, women tend to lean more towards the left side, men lean towards the right. Doesn't matter what race you're. Like, I know they say black people lean more towards the left. I think that's false. All my friends are far leaning right who are black. Far leaning right. Do you know what I'm saying? If you go to Jamaica and you go to the Caribbean, very conservative over there, right? So, good. Who's that for?
Yeah, that also plays a huge part.
So, all right, cool. I'm voting for Trump. The reason I'm voting for Trump is geopolitics. I want to come out of war. I think, why are we giving all this money to Israel? I'm very, even though I'm very conservative, I'm actually pro-Palestine, which is weird, right? Majority of people who are conservative,
Palestine, for sure.
More towards the other side.
He brings the economic wealth.
We don't want any war. We don't want anybody.
Palestine for the last 15 years. I didn't do it when it was popular.
Actually, you're right.
The Democrats, right?
That way you're right, because they're wasting money.
We're wasting
Democrats
money.
Wasting
Even Ukraine, right? We're wasting money. I don't want to be wasting money when there's people, like, if you see in North Carolina, all these people who are homeless, who don't have houses. Let's look after America first. Let's make sure we don't have homelessness. Let's make sure people are able to survive. They say like 90% of people that make 6 figures a year are living paycheck to paycheck. 6 figures.
That's the inflation for you.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I would vote for Trump, because of inflation. When I come here in the country, I came here like 8 years ago. It was very different under Trump. There was more opportunities. Everything was less, from food to gas, all these things.
But didn't he keep like a bunch of immigrants and like ICE?
Yeah. Well,
they were like subjected to like.
The immigration issue. Okay, so I'll break that down too, because I feel like that's important.
Look, I agree with immigration.
Are you an immigrant, first of all? Are your parents?
No, I'm legal.
You're legal?
Yeah, I'm legal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not an immigrant. I'm British, yeah. I came here on the next start.
And I actually, my heritage is linked in America.
Immigrants, yeah?
That's great for you.
I'm Native American.
Proud of you.
Even immigrants, they should be able to have an opportunity to come here and flourish in America.
Right.
Rightly, though, correctly. Not across
that
the
is
border.
true. I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Because I pay so much of money, tons of money, thousands of dollars of money to my attorney to get me fucking O1 visa. And fucking I'm replying again. And they have rejected me. Fucking I spent so much of money.
Hold on, fentanyl.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring Trump. Okay, let's bring Trump.
So fentanyl, guys, you guys know what fentanyl is, right? It's the biggest killer right now in America, right? Fentanyl under Trump, it was 15,000 a kilo. Yeah? Under Kamala, it's 2,500 a kilo.
Yeah, that is true.
Do you know why? Because it's so easily accessible now. Yeah? And that's coming from the border. And look, I say these things, most of my friends are Mexicans. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say things how they are.
They have been Democrat people are spending so much of money from
I want to hear his point.
So like we said, Sochi, I'm all for immigrants coming. It doesn't matter what country you come from. Mexico, Haiti, I don't care. Yeah,
because you're technically an immigrant too.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, correct. And you guys gave me a chance to come here and flourish, and I did, right?
Yeah.
Everyone should have that chance, but do it correctly. Go do your ESTA, go do your visa, and go do it.
There's not a lot of access to people who aren't eligible.
Well, that's another thing.
There actually is.
The Democrats,
there's a lot of access.
You're interrupting the podcast.
Okay, so there's a lot of benefits that are going on right now that are getting divvied up to illegal aliens. Majority of them, everybody that's coming in right now are getting benefits from the government. More governments than I am, I'll tell you that.
But I can tell you thousands from each border are coming in. They say 1,000 from each border are coming in every day.
If you want the numbers, we can get the numbers if you want.
People are good people, right? But there's going to be bad, and we need to vet these bad people. We just can't allow bad people to come into our country.
But there's also bad people coming that are in America and that are Americans.
Correct. And the only way we can sort that out is by sorting out our society, right? Which I think,
we should concentrate on.
Advocating for families, advocating against adult content. I think the whole alphabet community needs to settle down and take...
What?
Alphabet community.
Yeah,
What's
the alphabet.
that? I'm not too familiar with that. What's that?
I'm not going to use other words. I think you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah? I think you know as well. I think you're trying to make me say the word, but I'm not going to say the word.
No, I really don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, there's people out there who believe that, you know, a man can become a woman and a woman can become a man, right?
Oh, transgender?
Or like some people believe that men can participate in women's sports and beat women up.
So the alphabet community also, like, look, I know tons of people part of that community who are laid back. They let people do what they want to do, and they, you know, they don't care.
Shout out them.
Yeah, that's the one, shout out them. But there are most of them which are very homophobic themselves, which is strange, right? They're very judgmental into different ways, and
why? Why is that?
They push sex to our children. I believe children at 8 years old should have no rights to be able to change gender or even talk about sex. When I was 8 years old, we didn't talk about no sex. I'm 34 years old. Like,
Didn't Trump go to the Epstein Island?
Yeah, once. So did Clinton, who went 70 times, 7-0.
Okay.
He's
But
your
we're
guy,
talking about
right?
Trump. We're talking about Trump.
Oh, but when it benefits...
I know. I see where she's going with this.
Too, right? When it benefits her, she'll mention it, but when it doesn't benefit her,
children.
and this is why the leftists are we're going to the end of society. They're gonna ruin America because everything's about emotions, everything's about the alphabet community, which look, we give a fuck more about the alphabet community than we give a fuck about the black community, the white community,
as long as
the
it looks
American
nice.
community. They have more rights than everyone. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well,
And
they're
look,
both controlled by the same people. So I
I agree with you. And why? Let me ask you why. Why do you think that is so popular, like that movement?
What movement? That they're both controlled by the same people?
Yeah, they're controlled by the same people, which I agree with you. But why do you think this movement has been so popular within the last couple years? Like, why are they pushing it so much?
I haven't done much research on it, but from what I know and what I've seen, I can tell that there's not much, like, there's enough division to the point where the people are saying, okay, you know, the blue party is all for the people, the red party is not for the people, and they just want to make money, right? But obviously they're both profiting by supporting the same person, and they push their agendas through whatever they have to do, you know, talking, public speaking, whatnot, enforcing laws.
Yeah,
they are, you know, essentially controlled by the same people, and it's sad.
The reason for this, though, is back to what Mercedes was saying. Less families, right? They're trying to depopulate people in every type of way. And we'll talk about this on Rumble later. Another way they tried to do it in 2020 through the flu, right? Which we'll talk about later. I don't want to talk about it while we're here, because I know you like politics, I can tell. So we'll go into it on Rumble, because it's not really safe to speak about here. Let's get back to dating for now, all right? All right, cool. So
back to dating.
that was a bit intense of politics, but men even like across like America, men to lean more towards the left and women lean towards the right. Men are more logical, women are more emotional, you know? It is what it is. Okay, we've done the empathy. Okay, red flag and green flag profession. So we'll start off with Michaela first. What's a red flag profession for you and what's a green flag profession for you in a man?
Red flag, like a male stripper.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then a green flag?
Green flag, like anything that's like what do they say, like blue collar work.
Blue collar.
I like guys that are like
plumbers
with their hands.
No, not plumber per se. No,
electricians.
That's
maybe construction. Yeah, construction, electrician, maybe like.
You just don't want them touching toilets, then.
Yeah, preferably not. Yeah.
Fair enough. How about yourself, Harmony?
Red flag. I'd say like an athlete or like an artist, music artist. That's definitely.
Yeah, we've had that many times.
And then green flag. I do like creative people though. I like maybe like an artist. Something like that would be cool.
Or like a painter.
Yeah, like something like that.
Okay. Are you sure about yourself? Red flag profession, green flag profession.
Red flag, of course, porn, you know. Red flag. And green flag, of course.
You are funny. I'll give that.
Green flag, of course, pilot. You know, I love pilots. Yeah.
But pilots always travel. They're not going to be able to sit there with you.
I'm gonna fly too. So.
What do you think you're going to say to the airlines? Oh yeah, I'll just travel with my husband.
We're gonna buy the charter.
She's gonna make it work.
Leslie, about yourself. Green flag and red flag
Green
profession.
flag, definitely blue collar and financing and business. And a red flag would probably be anything in the music industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music industry gets it all the time. What about yourself, Mercedes?
I do like entrepreneurs. So my red flag would be probably, I guess, entertainment, ironically. Yeah, entertainment, just because I know the crowd.
I say the same thing for girls as well. Innit? She picked my one. I said the same thing.
Green flag. I prefer my man to work for himself. So as long as he has a steady business that's been like proven for years and it's solid, I'm good.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really like guys who are
A steady
9 to 5.
entrepreneur.
Natalie, what would you say?
Consistent.
A red flag is just having no profession. It's like, I need you to work.
A bum.
Yeah.
But man,
But,
get your money.
A green flag definitely has to be a profession with a tight schedule. It wouldn't be too tight, but at least I would know when you're coming home, when you're leaving, when I can make sure I can have dinner ready.
But you want him busy. Busy.
Not busy.
Don't be home all the time.
It's good. Like you said, you don't want him. Like I don't know. Explain it better for us.
9 to 5, but still come home and I know I have everything done.
Okay, cool. But it doesn't matter what it is.
No, I don't
Like,
Okay, cool.
go out there and conquer.
All right, cool.
do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Where's Sochi? Restroom. All right, we'll wait for her to come out and we'll ask
What's
her.
your red flag and green flag profession?
Green flag? Shit, I heard a lot of green flags from Michaela. I got to give her one of hers. What did she
collar?
say? Was it Michaela? No, model, singer.
I heard blue collar from Michaela.
No, actually it was, no, sorry, it was Harmony at the green flag. Sorry, my bad, Michaela. Yeah, I would say nanny's perfect, bro. Like, she can deal with kids. Fucking, she's nurturing probably. Yeah, I think it's a green flag.
Nanny?
Yeah, nanny's a good green flag. Like a teacher, what I normally say is a green flag, but it's not because teachers tend to be very liberal. Yeah, but a red flag. Yeah, sex worker.
That's off top.
Yeah, men should never date sex
Because
workers.
You don't have anything else except for sex worker though? That's kind of easy.
Lawyer, accountant, doctor,
Nurse.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's too busy for me. Like I need my woman at home. I need her. Like she needs to
Pilot.
be my PA on my empire. She can't be building her empire with my empire. You can't have two CEOs.
You can't have two
That doesn't
captains.
work like
If
that.
I accepted that, I would have been in India. I wouldn't have come to LA to be free.
Well, money.
She came out here to be a businesswoman. That's what she
Yeah.
came out here to be.
Is it harder dating in India or here?
I think it's easy here. You can date and nobody even know you're dating. Because in India, if you date, everybody knows you're dating.
Do people know you dated a lot of men in India?
I don't date anybody. Actually, I should, right? I will date now. Because I'm later on, I understand.
You're in a
that
dating podcast, you should. Yeah, go ahead and say
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna date now. I'm ready. Because earlier, I had one guy in my mind.
Oh, woo.
And I was stick. But now I understood fucking no. Real life is different. You are going in your ways. This is my future. This is my present. My husband has to be here. Not fucking anywhere in the world.
I
Fucking right.
got a question for the panel. All right, so do any of y'all ladies believe in platonic friendships with men?
Yeah, friendship is great, I guess.
We'll go around one at a time.
Y'all think you can just be friends?
Natalie, what about yourself? Platonic friendship, do you believe in it?
That lands on both sides on this case. If the man can be platonic, cool. Awesome. It's on the woman.
I agree with you, but do you think men can be platonic then?
Yeah, I know people with my guy friends. I know people with girlfriends. I'm just like, okay, if I can trust you, we're
You
good.
have guy friends?
No.
Okay.
I just choose not to.
Why not? Oh, because you just choose not to.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, if I have one man, that's it. The only other person is like God or my dad.
So even by what you're saying, you kind of
understand the logic to
that
it.
men and women can't be friends. Because think about your answer. If it was okay, you would have male friends, but you don't feel okay having male friends
I
while you're...
personally don't.
Yeah.
I know any other woman probably can.
All right.
I just don't.
All right, before we go to Mercedes, just a quick one, Sochi. Red flag and green flag profession.
And remind, we're asking about your preference, not other people's preferences.
I'm not Middle Eastern. My dad's mixed. He's black and white. My mom is Mexican.
Okay. Okay, so Sochi, green flag and red flag profession.
I don't really have a red flag. I don't know. I guess I just haven't been alive enough to know. But green flag.
Same as about the Democratic Party too.
Huh?
No, don't worry.
Please don't open that door again. Please. Jesus Christ.
Green. I don't know. Like writer. I'm a writer.
Well,
so,
okay. And then red flag.
I would have to. Who said stripper? I would have to say stripper.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So we went around this way. What was your question?
Yeah, can we be platonic friends?
Can men and women be platonic friends?
If the guy's gay, maybe bisexual. I've seen some. If it's a
I was actually going to agree with you there.
If it's a bisexual,
even that's a little questionable too.
Nah. If he's gay, it's fine.
How do you know? How do you know he's gay?
You know.
You know.
No,
I've heard stories. You know.
You'll know.
Okay. Hey, if you have excellent gaydar, you have excellent gaydar.
Yes,
Not everybody does.
If there's
though.
no attraction.
Yes, if there's no attraction.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you know there's no attraction though?
Because I don't like them.
But what about the guy? What about the dude?
No, but do you believe women and men can be friends without sex?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Harmony.
The man, no. I've had friendships where I've had like a guy friend I'm not attracted to, like whatsoever. And they'll be like, oh, like I want to, and I'm like, oh no, like I was, no, never.
No.
So I don't think so, because I feel like men always have that attraction.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's base.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
The same thing.
That part.
So the truth is, like, I know a lot of you guys said if there was an attraction, but the truth is men are only friends with women majority of the time, waiting for something to happen, right? The truth is we get no benefit being friends with you guys. Like, you guys, like, I don't mean this in a rude way, but you guys ain't that interesting. Like, I'd rather, if you guys had no pussies, like no vaginas, men wouldn't want to hang out with you guys. Like, let's be honest. Like, they hang out with you guys because women put guys into friend zones, like we put women into sex-only zones, right? So, for example, if you're rejected as a woman, he's just not going to give you a relationship, but he's going to carry on fucking you, right? You guys, if you reject men, you guys put him in the friend zone. And let's be honest, once he's in the friend zone, he's never going to escape that zone, right? That's the truth. So, yeah, I don't believe platonic friendships works. And any of the girls here want to test it out and call up their platonic friend and tell him an offer tonight and hang out, I guarantee you we've done it too many times. He's going to say yeah.
Where you at?
Where you at?
I'm sliding through right now.
Huh?
I have a male best friend. We've been friends for years. And
he's straight?
He's straight. And a lot of people think...
You can't talk
He's not
shit
gonna
and not put the
answer.
phone
Let's see
out.
if he answers.
I'm a friend too.
He's mad at me though. He might not
He's
answer.
in the East Coast. He's not.
Okay, I'm sure he is. Yeah.
No, he got to be local at least.
Ladies, before we call him, let's not be loud. Make sure he doesn't hear nothing, because I want to get the genuine answer from him. And with the way you're gonna say, Mercedes, you're not gonna be blatant. You're not gonna say, "Oh, do you want to fuck?" You say to him, "Hey, what you up to?"
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking about
natural
you lately.
with
You know what? Maybe even say like, "I saw a freaky video, and you know what? He kind of reminded me of you." And I've been seeing you differently ever
I'm feeling
since.
some type of way about you right now.
Now let's see what he says.
This is funny. I'm curious to know, because we talk about everything. So I'm actually curious to know. He may not answer.
Everybody.
Is he a good-looking guy or not really?
He's handsome.
Okay, let's find out. Ladies.
I'm on 7%. He's mad at me. He's not gonna answer. He's not answering me. He's probably with a girl. And we ditch each other for our dates.
How's he back?
We ditch each other for dates. Like, he'd be like, "Oh, I understand if you don't want to hang out. I know you want to be with your boo." Or I'm going on a date tonight. So no, we're very much friends.
Look, I'm not saying that you might not have a good friendship between. Oh, this guy's dreaming.
Yo, wake your ass up, bro. We're on live. Come on now. Can't be burning in the background.
So yeah, I just think that if you guys were in the right setting and you did put it on him, the likelihood of him saying no is going to be like very unlikely. Like, the only time I say like it can actually work is if the woman's highly unattractive as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If she's like, you look at her, you're like, yeah, like you can be friends with her, but yeah, otherwise if you're attracted to a woman, there's always going to be a situation. And I think you guys know that biologically, even Harmony said, like, would your man have girlfriends?
No.
And I think a lot of you guys wouldn't feel comfortable with it either. Especially if she was really hotter than you.
Oh no.
Maybe more. If she's like, if it's like a childhood friend, maybe.
But this is the thing. Yeah. I believe if you have childhood friends and you get into a relationship, what happens? If you're true friends, like, for example, if you have a childhood friend and he's a man, I become friends with him, right? You only hang out with him when you hang out with your boyfriend as well at the same time. Same the other way around, right? You're not going to go and hang out like together when you're in a relationship alone. I don't know. I think that's strange.
Maybe,
I don't know.
It's all lust in modern dating.
But I feel like if it's a childhood friend, you guys already have that connection. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you should introduce
friends
me.
Will sleep with the girl they grew up with, man. It's like, men don't care.
I had a married woman that I used to like see contact me recently, just trying to be friends, and I'm like, I don't want to be friends. No.
Confessional.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's married now. So.
She's married. I'm like, you want to be friends? She's like, yeah, we're mature. Like,
well, I'd actually say 90% of women who are even in relationships, a lot of them don't respect their men. They go to clubs, they go to bars, they go to weekends away with trips with the girls. They dress how they want. They don't cook for their men. But it's the men's fault as well, because if you're not gonna,
I feel bad for the husband.
If you're going to sit there as a man and have no frame and not be assertive and put your girl in her place, then you're going to get run over. That's the truth.
So is there any individuality in that relationship? So like a weekend trip is something frowned upon?
So shit, yeah. I'll give you an example.
By yourself with other women?
Okay, let's say you go out of the country.
It's interesting you said individuality, yeah? I want my girl to be into museums, be into a subject that I don't like, be into like art, be into photography. Why does it have to be whole shit? Yeah,
Why gotta go to clubs?
Go into bars, trips away with the girls. They're all these women who do this are promiscuous women who don't respect their men. And if you ask me, I've seen it in my face. I've seen a group of girls on a girls trip, and they're all fucking dressed half naked, disrespecting their men. Their men are never gonna find out, and they shouldn't even be in that place.
There's plenty of hoes in the museums.
Yeah, I know that. But also, a girl is more likely to be into history and actually something that's actually of substance is less likely to be a whore than a woman who goes to clubs and bars. I think women who are in relationships who go to clubs and bars are whores. They are sluts. What reason would you be in a club for? And I'll tell you the reason why. Because their men lack in whatever they lack in. They want to go out and they want to get attention from men that are more superior than their man.
So I want to see what's better out there.
You guys love attention. We love sex. We go out, we want to fuck a woman. We don't care really about attention. If we go out, then we get shitloads of attention, but we don't get no pussy. We're like, yes, an L. Right? But you guys are the opposite. You guys don't necessarily want sex unless you're really into that man. But you guys want to go out there and you want to feel like the hot shit. You want to feel like every man's looking at you, etc. Right? So what place would you be in a relationship to go to a club? Now, the next one is, if you go to a club, right? And a guy comes up to you, yeah? Because Harmony's pulling faces. So you answer this to me, Harmony.
He always pulling faces.
You go to a club, right? And a man comes up to you and slaps your ass, yeah? What do?
I'm gonna slap him.
Cool. She slaps him back, that toxicated drunk man who obviously can't control his emotions or his hands. What's he gonna do next?
Punch her.
Thank you. Well done, Michaela. So, say I'm the boyfriend at home. I get a phone call. Yeah, your girl's knocked out in a club. You gotta come pick her up, yeah?
She tripping in the background, Zyra.
So
she can't believe this is happening.
So basically, I gotta go pick up my girl from the club. She's been knocked out. She had her ass slapped because she was in the wrong environment. Her fault, yeah. Not just her fault. Of course, I'm gonna put shit on the man, but she was in the wrong place at the wrong time as well, yeah? But also, I've got to go and find this guy and bury him.
Handle business.
Yeah? So not only do I have to go and do something crazy and find this motherfucker, not only did your ass get slapped and you got knocked out, what good did that come from? Like, you go to a club, no good.
Is this helping me at all?
And I'll tell you something, women who are in love, women who truly respect their man, they don't want to go to clubs. Like, I've been there, even recreational use. Girls don't want to go to clubs. Even girls come to my house and say, oh yeah, I want to go to, for what?
No.
Like,
they want to eat. They want to get something to eat.
If a girl likes a guy, she just wants to chill with him. Yeah? And I'm not saying you don't have a life outside that. Sure, I would actually tell my girl, go out with your friends. Do you get what I'm saying? Go do interesting things. You can go do so many things in the world. You don't have to go to bars, clubs, and
bottle service, all that
shit. The girls. And like I said, when I see them, these kind of women all the time, I look at them and I'm like, I feel sorry for their boyfriends, but then I turn around and I'm like, no, I don't, because I know their boyfriends are weak. Do you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be acting like this. They wouldn't be here if they really like their men. The truth is, when you guys, tell me if I'm wrong, when you guys really like a man, in love with him, every other man's invisible, right?
Yeah, like
of course.
It's definitely true.
Like, you
Everyone
can't
find that outside today.
Yeah, of course.
They disappeared.
Michaela, would you agree?
Yeah.
I wasn't even. Sorry.
So have you...
When you love a man,
Okay,
when you're in love, every other man is invisible, I said.
Yes, I agree, definitely.
So that's my point. A woman who wants to go to a club, already you're like, bruv, you're losing
So
respect
you
for your
should
man.
not. You should also be a playgirl, I guess, in this world. That's it.
Well, you didn't learn much
Take it from the
tonight,
career
did you?
woman. Jesus.
Wait, define a playgirl.
I'm
Define
gonna
that.
be a
Slut.
playgirl right now
She got
because I don't
a rotation.
You mean like just like having a roster?
She got a rotation. She got a roster. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
She letting that thing go.
I just say, but I don't do it. It's like that.
So wait, you don't do it? You don't practice what you preach?
No, sometimes
That'd be the funniest
I'm
time.
just fucking.
You giving bad advice out here?
No, it's not like that. But you know what? I can't tolerate if somebody.
Let me ask you a
cheats on
question.
me.
Aisha, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you know why men don't respect sluts, but women actually respect men who have a high body count? Do you know why? Do you know why?
You're right.
No. It's not about why.
You don't respect women.
I don't respect men with a high body
They don't
count.
respect
Yeah,
men
you
with
say
high
that,
body
you say
counts.
that, but the guys you guys go for more than likely have high body counts. Yeah. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you why, ladies.
You might not like it, but
Would you guys agree?
it's that truth.
Would you guys agree that everything that's easy to do in the world is not respected? Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you guys also agree what's difficult to do in the world is respected?
It's easy to make into OnlyFans, isn't it?
I don't
Now,
know
for
OnlyFans.
women to get sex, it's very, very easy. You could be overweight, unattractive, shit-faced, go onto the street and find a guy that will fuck you. And do you know what? He's more than likely going to be way levels above you as well, right?
The ugliest guys be with the baddest bitches, though.
I mean, hey, look at.
Well, they
porn.
must,
a
they
little
must be-
bit.
well, it goes back to what I said. That could be true, but they must be able to bring other things that they're valuable. They must be like funny.
They
or
compensate
good
for
in the
that.
bedroom,
Yeah.
Most of
so-
them. Most of
But
them.
yeah,
They got
right.
something else going on.
But you don't see it the other way around. You never see like a ugly woman with
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? So that's why women don't respect sluts, because we understand for you guys it's easy for you guys to get sex, yeah? So just give it away, it's like nothing, yeah? But for men to have sex, shit, if you want to go out there and have sex regularly with beautiful women, it's incredibly hard, way harder than you guys think, yeah? Most men out there don't have options. Like, let me tell you guys some statistics.
Sad.
1 in 3 guys is either a virgin or hasn't had sex in over a year.
That guy working at Target,
Wait, is that real?
That's
He ain't
real,
getting play. He ain't
Right?
getting play.
And you know what? Do you know
It's
what?
not getting better either, just so you know.
They're saying it's going closer to it being 2/3 of men. That's what they're saying. It's becoming closer
Men
to
are not
50%
fucking
now.
out here.
Freedom.
Why? I tell you why. It's because most of the ladies all go for the same caliber of man, yeah? Shit, for sure. You know, some of you guys might like black men, some of you guys might like white men, some of you guys might like Indian men, but the same traits that you guys go for are all the same. You guys all want the same type of man, right? So that's why, like, you know, for that man, he's respected when he gets many women, because it's not easy for him to have many women. And another thing, social proof. Let's go into social proof. If I invited you guys all to a yacht for the weekend, right? And you turn up to my yacht, and you saw 100 guys on my yacht, but no bitches.
100.
No girls, 100. Yeah. Are you guys coming on my yacht?
No.
No, right?
You ain't coming to the sausage fest?
That's creepy, right? Well, I'm invited to a thing, I'm here with my girls and there's no girls, right? Now, if it was the other way around and there was me, just 5 of my mates, 100 girls, are you coming on the yacht?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's good?
Social proof.
They're on there for a reason,
Women
huh?
are attracted by what other women are attracted by. You guys are born followers.
Oh, no, I would just go 'cause
the
I'm
same
gay.
way when you
Like
guys
that.
ask your friends, do you think he's hot? What do you think of him? You guys take a lot from that, right? But for a man, like I could be dating a girl and my friend could turn around and say, bro, I think she's ugly. I don't really give a fuck. As long as I like her. But for you guys,
I'm not even saying that shit for the most
no, we don't
part.
say that shit. We don't say that shit in general. It's
like it, you
disrespectful. But I'm saying, like, you know, if that was said in between a man, like, men don't care what their friends think about their girls unless they're whores, right?
Or unless they like their girls.
Yeah.
Because they make comments about that.
That is true.
Which we've had that said quite a lot here on the panel as well. But yeah, in general, women do care what women think of them. Yeah, so if you go out and you see a man who with loads of pretty women and they're all showing him attention, you guys start thinking, oh, who is he? Mysterious. What does he bring to the table? Why has he got so many beautiful women around him? That's how you guys think. Am I wrong?
No, you ate that.
I've been eating a lot.
Damn, Mario. Goddamn.
But are you actually today?
Sorry?
But you are.
You don't know who this is?
You don't know who I am?
Mario and Luigi.
That's crazy. Come on, we gotta represent out here.
No.
They are, it's a game.
Okay.
And it was popular.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Come on now.
Oh, that's amazing. That is what here. There is lot of things for the kids, but in India, fucking only Bollywood, bucket.
Yeah, that's different. It's different out there.
Romance, this, and now I give a shit.
What's it called?
You like a Bollywood film?
What's that? What's the most popular Bollywood film?
Oh,
Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, that's fire.
So I like, because why I'm okay. I'll
ain't got
also
Power
tell
Rangers
you
out
why
there?
I'm against it, because I grew up watching romantic films that has not served my life.
No Pokemon, no Mario,
Pokemon.
none of that.
Yeah, cartoon is there, but I started my career life ahead, as an ambitious woman. So I feel like let's play a real game in life.
Okay,
If dating doesn't serve you, that's not serving me in America. Maybe in India, I'm successful. I have famous, I'm earning, I can date. But in America, nobody is paying my bills. I'm fucking don't have time to date because nobody pay your bill. In India, men take care of your woman's bills. Here in America, no man will take care of your bill. So why the fuck I will waste my time?
So are you saying things are more traditional? Are you saying things are more traditional in India?
In India?
Yes.
Is it 50-50 though, where the man brings money and the woman brings money?
Man brings money.
All the money.
The expectation isn't on the woman at all, right?
No, because I wanna make it by my own, and I already make money there. But still, I don't like, because that is man oriented, man dominating. So I want to build my own. Fuck it. I'm capable and I'm unlocking my potential here. Why the fuck I need the man?
Do you think women build like men?
Huh?
Do you think women can build society like men?
Woman brings everything for man. Men are fucking assholes.
Alright, well, let me tell you something. If men didn't exist, say in tomorrow.
Fucking, I'm gonna use them out telling 21 years old.
Lesbian and happy?
You guys
Yo, what's going on?
I don't want you to meet the real Aisha. I don't want you to meet the real Aisha. Just keep it calm. I forgot what I was going to say as well.
What were you going to say, Chris?
I don't want to be submissive.
No, yeah, I don't remember. Aisha, let me explain to you. If men, say for example, tomorrow all men died, yeah? And it was just women, yeah.
What would happen?
Within 3 days, the infrastructure would be collapsed.
We love men.
No. Stop. Listen to what I'm saying.
Keep the gay ones.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? Yeah, listen very carefully. Listen.
We don't want him to die.
No, shut up. Don't hear. Listen.
Yes.
Don't just hear. Listen to me. If men all died tomorrow, yeah, within 3 days, give it 3 days, the infrastructure of the world collapse.
Yeah.
Women will have no electric. You'd be wiping your ass with your hand. Yeah. You wouldn't have tissue paper. You'd be fucked. Yeah. Women built nothing. You guys didn't build nothing. You guys just exist in the world that we built for you, and that's okay.
Wait, didn't a woman invent Wi-Fi? Didn't a woman invent Wi-Fi?
What else did a woman invent? No, actually, it wasn't the light bulb.
I'm pretty sure it was, but she was missing.
Yeah, that's invented the light bulb. Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of things if you look it up. I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, I think women account for I think it's less than 5% of inventions. But forget inventions. Let's not talk about inventions. Or about infrastructure. Or about the men that go in the middle of the sea to pour oil for you. Or about the men that do crazy jobs like they climb, poles that are thousands of meters higher.
Women climb poles too.
No, she had to be smart.
Yeah. Come on. You're not. Come on.
All right.
That's who I am. She's embracing it.
Going back.
I got another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, does a woman with a promiscuous past deserve a great man? So she's an OnlyFans model. You think you deserve exactly what you're asking for?
I mean, I think you deserve what you're presenting yourself as. If you present yourself as, yes.
Then you don't deserve a great man.
I don't think you don't deserve a great man, but you're not gonna get one. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that she can clean it up after she did all the promiscuous shit? You think she can just clean it up?
So you believe you get what you deserve?
Yeah.
What about I forgot her name, but she turned Muslim. Now she converted to
Khalifa.
Oh my god, I love
not her.
She's so hot.
The other
she's also a fucking. She's also a porn
black.
Oh, she's hot.
She's black.
You talking about Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Brittany Renner. Yeah. I feel like you can. I feel like they are deserving. If like
Brittany Renner's single.
Wait, is that a porn star?
No, she was in the hip hop scene. She dated a lot of rappers. She's very popular, Brittany Renner. She's been on a lot of Red Pill podcasts. She went on FNF, but yeah, Brittany Renner's fucked. Like she's like what? She's like
finished
in her 30s and she's single.
finished.
She's gone Muslim now to try and find a man, put a hijab on. But
how's that gonna work?
Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late for her.
It's haram for her.
You think so?
I wouldn't say it's haram for her because if she decided to change her life and what she wanted to do, that's fine.
Yeah.
But men aren't going to accept, like, look, for example, ladies, would you date a man that did gay porn in the past?
No.
No.
No. Yeah.
No, exactly. That's
That
what I'm
part,
saying.
exactly.
You guys are not going to accept men, like, you're not going to give men second chance. And I agree with you.
Like, you
guys,
might find
shouldn't,
somebody, but...
But men, it's the same way around. If you was a hoe in your past, like, you can turn around as Brittany Renner and say, I'm a good girl now, I wear a hijab, I want to be a traditional woman. But those guys that she's going for, that are elite guys, they're not going to date. They're going to be like, but you've been around the block.
All it takes is one guy to point her out, like, in public, like, oh, shit, that's me.
Game over.
Okay. Yeah.
That's me and Khalifa.
Leslie, what was the question was?
Yeah, does a woman with a promiscuous past deserve a great man?
I think it definitely depends. Like if you were younger and that's what you were exposed to, that's all you know. But if you know what you're doing and you're doing that to yourself, then going back to what she said, definitely not. You are what you deserve.
I agree with you there. That's why I think it's best for men to try and get girls who come from traditional families.
Yeah.
Okay, Mercedes, what about yourself? Does a promiscuous woman deserve a great man?
A promiscuous. I thought you said who had a past.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Promiscuous past, yeah.
I think
closer,
deserving is a little.
Get the mic a little closer.
sorry.
To your face.
You can bring it closer.
You can bring it closer physically to you if you need to.
I think deserving is a little heavy. I think because it just depends. Because even with that example, like the girl is popular, she's in the public eye. But I guess after showing and proving yourself, I've had this conversation with a guy friend. But it's just like if you show yourself to be changed. It's just like people who change into religion or whatever that may be, or people who are not alcoholics, you know? And so I just think same thing for someone who's promiscuous, man or woman, like if you show that you've changed, but it's going to take time.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, I'm going to let you...
I've got
you got something to say about that. I got something to say about that, too.
I'll wait to finish. Natalie, about yourself?
I can say in my own perspective, like, I've done some not good shit in the past, and I'm continuing to improve myself every day, and I make sure to show that to my SO, and I say, like, hey, I know I might not be the best right now, I might not be at my fullest, but I'm getting there for you.
All right, cool. Sochi, about yourself. Do women who have promiscuous past deserve a great man? Closer to the mic as well.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say.
No answer to that?
She can't relate to that.
All right, cool. So going back to what you said, I agree with you, yeah? If a girl has a promiscuous past, it's best for her to change and move forward. At least that gives her hope that she might meet a man, right? There are girls out there that might have had a bad past and gone out and had successful relationships. Now, if she's able to get that man, great. Does she deserve that man? Absolutely not. The same way, if I turn it around to you and I said, does a man who's not on his craft, who plays video games all day, lives in his mum's basement, does he deserve a beautiful young woman? You guys will turn around and say, no, absolutely not. And I'd agree with you guys. He doesn't deserve her. It's the same the other way around. If she manages to get a man who's great after being promiscuous, fantastic. Hopefully she can change and move on with her life. But I don't think she deserves that great man. So, yeah.
Okay.
Anything you want to add?
Okay.
Celos?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that, like, you can just magically erase your body count. Like, if you're 25, 27 years old and you've got, like, 40 bodies, like, that's not going anywhere.
Well, he's right. The reason being is because after you guys sleep with more than 6 men, your pair bonding starts to diminish.
Wait, what's that?
Your pair bonding.
Oh, what is that?
Like your ability to bond with your man. So you're more likely to cheat. You're more likely to end a relationship, etc.
Is that like a actual fact?
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow.
So that's why it's. And I'll tell you another fact: 80% of women, 80% of women that are virgins die with their guy.
Really?
It's crazy, right? Which proves you guys should be virgins. Oh, it is what it is. I know you ain't, but
Be more careful with
I
what
feel
you do
like
with
as
that.
a virgin though, like, and you do get with somebody and you lose your virginity to someone, you're really bonded to that person, and it's kind of scary, especially when that person is not good to you. Like,
why you gotta be
it's
careful with
like
who you choose.
You're like, you feel like
it's good. She said that.
they're breaking you. And
So isn't it best to really meet the guy that you're gonna end up for the rest of your life to you lose your virginity with? Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah. I've got a good question for you guys. Who needs to like who more in a relationship? Does the woman need to like the man more, or does the man need to like the woman more? We'll start with Sochi first.
That's easy.
I think the man, I would say 60-40. So like the man 60%, the woman 40%.
All right, cool. What about yourself, Natalie?
I think the woman should love the man the most.
Okay. Mercedes?
The man.
The man?
Yeah, the man.
The man?
The man, for sure.
The man.
Okay, you're all incorrect apart from Natalie. And I'll explain to you guys why. Very simply, right? Because I've done it all night, yeah? Who's pickier? Women or men?
Women.
Women, yeah? Does everyone agree right now, yeah? Women are way more picky than men, right?
Yeah.
Who's more likely to end a relationship?
Definitely women.
80% of breakups are initiated by women, right?
Who's most likely to cheat though?
The man.
Well, men. Men. But, you know, we say this on the podcast that men are cheaters. We say that as well, you know?
We hold men accountable.
So, guys, if you guys, and let me tell you something, it takes way more for you guys to be stimulated in a relationship. How many women leave men because they're bored? Men never leave women because they're bored.
Yeah.
Men leave women because either they're sluts, they don't see a future with them, or they do some fuck shit, right? You guys, though, it doesn't always take fuck shit for you to leave a man. How many times have you dated a man and he's boring?
Disinterested.
And you're like, yeah, this is dry, pussy dry, done, not feeling it.
Like you'll go on a date and then you're like, I'm bored.
That's why the woman needs to like the man more, because you guys need to be emotionally stimulated, right? You guys need different dates. You guys need high emotions, low emotions, put you in your place sometimes, be super kind to you sometimes. You guys love different emotions in relationships. So for that to happen, the woman has to like the man way more than the man likes the woman. And it's good that way, because the man's never going to leave the woman. If you're a good woman, you're attractive, you carry yourself well, you don't do no whole shit, that man's never going to leave you ever. Yeah? Within the other way around, if he becomes that man that not the same man that you met, and he becomes a little bit softer, lousy, gets out of shape, more than likely that woman could end things with him. So that's why I say the woman has to like the man way more than the man likes the woman.
Okay.
Who's more honest and gives better advice, women or men?
Women.
Women? Women? Yeah. Everyone women?
No, men are more honest.
I was going to say, yeah, I feel like
men are more honest.
Yeah, your homegirls
men are more honest?
Men are more honest, but women.
Okay, so Mercedes and Natalie think men are more honest. Now, in my experience, women lie to each other. Yeah, I've seen women who are fat as fuck, and their friends tell them, you're bad.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
Yeah, and all that. Honestly, that enables bad behavior. Yeah. Also, if a woman does a bad thing to a man in a relationship, her friend's always gonna back her friend. Like, like he did wrong. Yeah. You'll never keep her accountable. Within men, I'm not gonna lie. In my friend circle, we will diss each other. If one of us goes out of shape, bro, you're fat as fuck, you need to get in the gym. If one of us moves like a weak man in a relationship, he gets shamed for it, like in a funny way, right?
Yeah.
Like between men, we're very honest with each other. I don't think women are honest with each other at all.
No.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I think that's also partially because men view each other as competition, even when they're friends. And women,
I actually disagree.
Women do in terms of
women,
physical aspects, but men, it's both.
I'd say women look at each other more as competition, way more than men. Men
hold men accountable.
You guys all compete with each other, yeah? Come on, man. Women all compete with each other. Like,
women don't hold women accountable. Women don't hold women accountable like men do.
Look, we compete more as like in a competitive way where, like, you know, we want to lift more, we play sports, like when you guys play sports, like for example, in a playground where girls used to play, you guys used to play games like hop, hop, scotch, and, you know, things that weren't competitive. Within men, we'd play like, you know, fucking soccer or like fighting or basketball, yeah? Yeah. So, yeah, we are more competitive in that way. But I think in the dating market, you guys are way more competitive than men.
In the dating market.
Yeah, in the dating market.
And that's what we're talking about.
So, yeah, I think men are way more honest than women. And even here on this panel, like, you know, I've said tons of things that are like the first time women have ever heard things like, you know, all men cheat, for example. Yeah. And women are looking at me like, what the fuck? It's like, bruv, that's like common fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask you a question? So do you think your career choice will affect the type of man that you get?
Probably.
Yeah,
For sure.
For sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, at least I can agree with that. Shit. Where's the queer woman at, though?
The 80-year-old?
That was really what I was trying to ask you for.
So she goes uncooked. Oh no, she's cooked as in finished. She's gone, right?
I'm a journalism major.
Is she done? Where's she gone?
I don't know where she's at.
I don't know where she's at. But yeah, I enjoy the panel the way it's going right now. Yeah.
What are you trying to say, dog?
Sochi made me laugh. She said she knows she's cooked at least. She said she's cooked.
Who's cooked? Who's cooked?
Her. But
Sochi, you know you're cooked?
I'll just find a baddie.
But do you like assertive?
Look, just because you are a baddie doesn't mean you'll find a baddie.
No, she's cooked. I'll tell you why she's cooked. She's cooked. I'll tell you why she's cooked. Because I know by what she said. I know by what she said. She wants a masculine man. Now, there's no.
She hasn't met that nigga yet.
There's no such thing as a masculine man who's a leftist. They don't exist. They and look, you can even go on TikTok. There's clips of Democratic women who go out there and they're crying on the fucking TikTok and they're like, I can't date men no more because all the men that I'm interested in, they're all fucking Trump supporters.
I've only dated one man, so I can't really like.
Okay,
so she don't even know.
Bro,
she don't even know.
Yeah. So I can't really.
She haven't met a real man.
And mentally.
Do you really think you're gonna end up with a woman?
I'm not against it. I don't see myself marrying in general, but if I did marry, I'm not against marrying a woman. I'm not against marrying a man. I'm very open.
I think most girls who say they're bisexual is bullshit. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
this is a phase right now.
It's a phase. They say it because they think it's more attractive to the man. They might eat a pussy a few times and then after they're going 50-50 on dates and they have to protect each other and they're like, yeah, this is lame. I'm gonna go back to dick.
It's actually the opposite. I'm more mentally attracted to women, romantically, mentally, and physically.
So what can a woman teach you?
I don't know, lots of things.
Like?
And are you leading women or are you?
Does, like, you know, in college or what she does with her life, you know. There's always more to learn.
She can teach you about journalism?
Moral support?
She can teach me about other stuff, you know, maybe science. I'm not too good at science or math. I'm terrible.
You gotta find a science bitch.
Women suck at math in general.
I like the emotional connection.
I mean,
women have more depth.
Sure.
That's a good point. I'll name some things I think you guys are better at. I think you guys are more nurturing.
Yeah.
I think you guys have better intuition. Whenever my mom or my sisters have told me about a certain somebody, they will write like
you have sisters?
Yeah, 2 sisters.
Oh. Older or younger?
Both younger, both in relationships from virgins. One's got multiple children. I was the father. I was basically like the father because my dad died at 15, so I had to step in. So I was very strict. It is what it is, but I had to step in for...
Still a terrible thing.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing. But me being there and being that strict on my sisters and shaming them in ways that I knew was going to benefit them, they're in the position they are right now.
Mm-hmm. Were you born here? Or when did you?
No, I was born in London.
When did you come to America?
The first time I ever came to America was 10 years ago, and then I've been living here for almost 8 years now. So yeah, I've been here for a while. Pretty American, right? My accent won't change because you guys understand me, so it doesn't have to change. Yeah. But all right, next question. I don't know if we want to do this. I don't know.
Why?
What is it?
What would you rate yourself objectively that men would rate you?
It's not bad.
Ooh, yeah.
That men would rate you?
Overall?
I want to ask. So we'll start off with Michaela first.
Why? Can we just go the other way?
No, put her on the spot. Put her on the spot right now.
Just because you have such a soft voice, we'll turn around the other way around, yeah? No?
She's like, wait.
You know what? Because you gave me that feminist what? You were going to start with you first. Back to patriarchy. What? Yeah. I'm telling you what to do. So what would you rate yourself out of 10 objectively to men?
I would say a 9.
9.
I think I'm a solid 7.
7.
9.5.
I was gonna say a 7.
7.
10 on 10.
A 10.
What's that?
A 10.
A 10?
I'd say
Of course, 10 on 10.
All right, cool. Now, ladies, who do you think self-improves more, men or women?
Women.
Women?
Woman.
Wow.
Lots of delusion I see here.
Lots
of delusion, because if you was a 10, there would be hardly no room for improvement, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you know that even if you lined up guys who are like 6'5", really attractive, get any bitch they want, most of them are not going to rate themselves 9 or 10 or, you know. which it shows again what I say. Women, you guys rate yourselves way too high, and your standards are way too high. What you guys think you deserve is not what you deserve. Let me tell you something, yeah? Just because you can go out there and fuck an athlete doesn't mean that you deserve an athlete, yeah? Athletes will fuck with a girl who's a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, yeah?
They don't fuck anybody.
Know another thing, 5 out of 10 means average. 6 out of 10 means attractive. 7 out of 10 means very attractive. 8 out of 10, you're near enough a model, you are on the front of magazines, you're making money from without OnlyFans, yeah? Number 9, you are flawless. Number 10 don't exist, yeah? There's no one who's perfect in the world.
Yeah, number 10 don't exist at all. You mean you waking up like this?
Oh yeah, I don't know. We're talking about looks, right?
Megan Fox.
You should never look in the mirror and not think you're yourself.
All these ladies you named are out there.
Anybody can think of it.
Ladies, one mic at a time. Yeah, what was you gonna say? What was you saying, Michaela?
What you saying?
We were just talking about, we don't think that you should ever look in the mirror and think that you're anything less than a 10. It's not even
That's
about
where women go wrong, right?
Oh, it's a mindset.
Yeah, it's just having that confidence within yourself, though.
Because there's a difference between confidence and delusion, right? If you think you're a 10 and you're actually a 5, right? Say hypothetically, I'm not saying, but just say, yeah? You're gonna go out there and you're gonna expect to date men that are way above your standard and you're gonna end up single. Majority of women are in that situation right now, yeah?
Single or hurt? Single or hurt.
Or hurt. And what ends up happening, a lot of times they end up fucking guys who are way levels above them, but they can't get that man to settle down with them because, like I said, what you attract and what you can retain are two different things. For you guys to tell me that women self-improve more is wild. I would never sit down with a panel of men and I'm going to hear 10s, 9s, 10s, 9s, 10s, 9s.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man saying, well, shit, I must bring the most beautiful girls to the podcast. You know, sellers must do.
I need a promotion right now.
No, I'm not saying some of you guys are beautiful women. But, you know, some of you, like, your numbers are way inflated. Yeah? Yeah, yours are the most, Aisha. I'm going to be honest with you. 10?
Oh, did shoot me?
10?
It's a mindset.
What do I think you said?
Yeah.
That's how
You
I
want me to
think.
be honest?
Yeah.
I can't.
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
Let's skip the question. Let's skip the question. Don't do all that. Come on.
But yeah, look, my point is, yeah.
I think you're beautiful.
That as a man, like I'm 5'9", right? Like average height. I understand that because I'm average height, I need to go out there and work on my body more and work on other departments that I can push up and date beautiful women, right? But women, you guys have this whole thing of like, I'm perfect, princess, 10 out of 10. And it's like, nah, bruv, like...
I ain't gotta work on shit.
Yeah, I ain't gotta work on shit. And that's kind of the mind frame you guys have. And that's why you guys ain't bagging the men that you wanna bag. Because looks is not enough. You guys are not that special. Even if you're beautiful, you're not that special.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Men, we know we're not that special.
Right. We gotta work on it.
If I just walk around and thought like, yeah, I deserve a fucking virgin who's beautiful and I'm not gonna work
And you ain't doing shit.
Yeah, and I'm a 10 out of 10. Delusional. Yeah.
Straight up. You're gonna get laughed
That's
at.
just how you feel about yourself, though.
What's that?
10 out of 10.
Like, you guys used to be in war and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, it would make sense, like, you guys can't talk about shit like physical.
It's 10 out of 10 for
look,
confidence.
I tell you guys are more
for
of a beautiful sex, right? Because you guys understand that your value is based around how you look. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Men, like, you know, men could be a little
Looks
bit
is not as important.
You guys are supposed to be drafted, to be honest. Like,
yeah. Right.
What if that's supposed to make you a real man?
Which, you're not gonna like
you're
this.
not gonna be like in the war, like having a little mirror.
You know, soon, once you're president,
So it makes sense. Like, everybody's different.
Once your female president comes around, there will be drafts because we are going to go to war.
Our female president.
Yeah, because I do believe Kamala's going to win. Just so you know, I want Trump to win.
I don't think that she's going to win.
You're American now, babe, not London.
Anyway, yeah.
Why are you? She's snappy today. Shit.
Look, I don't mind.
She came back ready.
I don't mind girls being snappy as long as they're not disrespectful.
Yeah, no, she's not.
I think the panel's been
good
great.
conversation. Yeah.
Now, when we do get drafted, it's fine, you know. But for me, I do believe men should be drafted.
You guys are gonna get drafted?
Well, yeah, if we go to war, of course.
Oh my God! Wait, that's so sad.
Wait, how are you gonna get drafted,
What are you
Mario?
guys gonna do? How are you gonna support the family if you're in war?
What you guys like?
We're Nintendo characters.
No. Let me ask you something. What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna have no food to eat. You survive off us.
Shit, I'll get
Without
some
us, you ain't shit.
You ever heard of Katniss Everdeen?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. She's gonna plant some seeds or some shit.
Rabbits.
She's gonna plant some seeds.
I'll learn.
Alright, cool. So
Do it all.
my point is, my thing, what I was gonna say to her, and I know she's gonna hate me from saying this, yeah, but men being drafted, that's why I believe that women shouldn't vote. I don't believe you guys should have a vote.
You don't.
Definitely not.
Everybody has their own opinion.
I think men are born leaders. I think you know what we should do with voting? I think every household should have its vote. I think the woman should sit down.
Children too?
Well, no, you sit down
It's a collective vote.
You sit down the wife with the husband or the boyfriend with the girlfriend, and you sit down and you speak about it, and you come to a conclusion, and you give a vote per household. I don't think like we let women vote. That's why we're in the situation we're in the first place. Anyway, we'll come off that. So you guys gonna lower your expectations now? You guys no?
Mine were apparently low.
I mean,
Miracles. Every time create miracles.
I'm not single.
Every time.
I'm waiting. Aisha, I'm waiting for your miracle, which is a husband.
Husband, yeah. I just see that too.
I hope so. I hope you learned something. I hope maybe you go back and watch it again. Maybe are you drunk?
No.
No?
She feeling some type. She feeling something.
Bro, she like this normal?
Nah. She's definitely took a couple shots in the back. Calm down.
All right, okay, ladies, who's smart?
No more
Men or
though.
women?
Women.
Smart.
Women? Amazing. That's what I want to hear. No. Smarter in general.
Women.
What do you mean though? Because there's emotions.
Who's more competent?
Women.
Well, even emotionally smart.
I would say women are more emotionally smart. They can, navigate social things better and emotional things better. But men, I'm not gonna lie. So what you're saying is women have more high emotional intelligence than men, right? That's why women can manipulate men better.
No, they can't.
Yes,
we
they
actually
can.
no, we run you when it's the right man.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway,
When it's the
let me
right
ask you a
man.
question. Yeah.
Pussy got power.
No, definitely not. Maybe here now, but even since you guys have had power, I'm not seeing many multi-millionaire women apart from the ones who do sex work. I'm not seeing no new
If
inventions.
pussy was in the stock market, that shit would be going down right now.
Marilyn fucked the president.
I want to see the female Elon Musk. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's go back to emotional intelligence, right? Explain to me what is emotional intelligence, because I think emotional intelligence is the ability to control your emotions, right?
Right. Yes. But also to
So you think women can control their emotions more than men? Are you fucking being for real with me?
No.
Bro, I cook these girls all the time. Anyway, next one. You guys said smarter in general, yeah? So let's find out. We're gonna start here with Sochi first.
Oh, Lord.
Name me 3 countries outside of America, and you can't name Mexico or Canada, the neighboring countries, or any of the countries that you're from.
Just get me on this one.
No, we definitely got you on this one, yeah?
You gotta participate, yo.
So ladies, 3 countries. For example, you can't name India. What's your ethnicity? Background?
Mexican.
You can't name Mexico, for example. You can't name the neighboring countries, and you can't name the country that you're from.
Okay.
Name me 3 countries starting from it, and no out of order. So we'll start here and we'll go 3 at a time. Name me 3 countries.
Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon.
You cannot look it up. Put that phone away.
No, bro. She was gonna get it wrong, and that's what I was gonna show you girls.
You a liar to get it wrong.
She was gonna get it wrong, but anyway, I know you was gonna get it wrong. And let me tell you, like, you're lucky, you're a pretty girl, because if you was a man in a man's body, not knowing 3 countries, you'd probably be homeless.
Oh my! Wait, you don't know 3 countries?
No, she don't.
No.
But anyway, Natalie, go ahead.
No.
Nigeria, Russia, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, okay. Don't let me down, Mercedes. Come on, man.
There's nothing wrong.
Think about where you want to go vacation.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Egypt.
Nice. One more.
And I'm trying to be different.
Oh, she different.
Dubai.
No.
Switzerland.
She failed you guys. So Dubai is actually in UAE.
UAE.
All right, cool. Next, Leslie.
Let's go with Asia, Thailand, and Netherlands.
Wait.
Asia is a continent.
Yeah, that is a whole continent.
United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Europe.
All right, next.
Come on, India.
Greece.
Yeah. I speak Greek, by the way, fluently.
3 places I would like to visit. 3 countries I would like to
3
visit.
countries.
3 countries in general. Okay.
I just gave you to visit to give you guys a little
trying to make it
idea. I'm
easy
trying
on
to
you.
help you guys.
Okay. Greece. Japan. Tanzania.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good one.
Hey, it's a nice one.
No, none.
We gotta do the.
Yeah.
So, ladies, this proves again. America. Look, it's fine, yeah. You did do fine. Bro, don't listen. Take accountability.
You gotta take accountability.
No, she's win. Yeah.
Two of the girls.
She cool. She don't know, but she cool.
All right, 4 of you guys.
She ain't gotta know.
Let me tell you guys. If I met a man and he couldn't name me 3 countries, straight up, face to face, I'll be like, bro, you're a little retarded. Straight up. And I don't expect you guys to be as competent as us. I think we're here, like I said, to provide and protect you guys. But men, we're not put on the same level as women, man. Like, if a man told me he couldn't name 3 countries, I'd be embarrassed for him. I'd be like, bro, are you being fucking serious? I can name you 100. 3. There's fucking 150 countries in the world.
Name 100.
No.
Well, we're not going to name 100.
Wow.
I'll name 10, right?
Name 50.
Should have said French.
I'm not going to name 50.
Name 5. 5, 10.
You want me to name you 10?
35.
10. Go 10.
Algeria. Belize.
Okay.
Denmark.
Okay.
Sweden.
Okay.
Finland. France, Italy, Spain,
Wait, you're not
Germany.
gonna rep where you're from? You're not gonna rep where you're from?
I'm not allowed to name 7.
2 more.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 more.
My bad, y'all.
China,
Okay.
Australia, New Zealand.
I don't fuck with Australia.
Okay, that's so early.
Thailand.
I was thinking.
You want me to keep going? Honestly,
You got it.
I'll be honest with you, I had a fucking brain fart. Like I can literally name
What was
another
your
10.
major in college?
Oh, I didn't have a major. Trapping.
Oh, you thought we go to school, huh? Schools for.
I come from a place called Edmonton, which is
you don't have to be smart and go to
Compton
school.
in London. It's
You can make it without college degree.
So yours like
She's laughing, but it's actually way worse.
your
Way worse.
Yeah.
Go do your research.
Well, I saw what's that one movie called? Wait. What's the one movie called about honey trap? It's like something where she traps this guy that she's dating to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that. Isn't it called Honey?
It's called something trap.
Honey trap. I think it's called Honey trap. Yeah. So yeah, look, people from America think that London's teas and biscuits, and sure, if you're like not white, but if you're rich, you come from the centre of London and you grew up with rich parents, sure, London is all roses and teas and biscuits, right? But if you go to the outskirts of London, I'll tell you something, it's way more hood
But you guys don't have
and way
guns,
more
like,
dangerous than here.
You guys don't have as many guns.
Well, we don't have as many guns, but we stand.
What's your name?
Yeah, and that's
your name was
to
what?
me that's
Shane?
scarier than getting shot.
But yeah, and let me tell you, it takes actually more. It's actually more gruesome to actually stab a man.
Yeah, it is.
Oakland?
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of friends from Oakland.
Have you been to DP's Oakland?
I have friends from.
I'm from Oakland too.
Let me give you a story, guys. So I used to get Californian weed in London, right?
Berkeley is not fucking Oakland.
Nah,
like early Berkeley.
No.
I used to get Californian weed.
Nice try though.
Okay.
I used to get Cali weed from London in London,
Vallejo?
right? And it used to get flown to me by a guy who was from Oakland. Have you ever heard of Mob Figures?
I think so.
So Mob Figures back in my day, they're the kings of Oakland. They run the whole of NorCal. So yeah, I was connected with those guys.
So like
and,
BC times.
you know who Jacker is? Jacker, he got shot. Like you're a bit young, but yeah, he was like the king of NorCal.
A bit.
You know who they are, innit? Jacker and that. Yeah, of course. Anyone from NorCal knows who Jacker and Mob Figures are. Like it's like being from LA and saying Nipsey Hussle. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that?
young.
So that's the I was to say. I don't.
Yeah, go research Jacker, Jacka. Big up the Jacker, rest in peace. And his crew was called the Mob Figures. And,
so London is actually like ghetto though?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, every country has a ghetto in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, so, like, I'll tell you something, I never watch over my shoulder here. Never really. Like, but in London, if you make a couple K, you're a target. A couple thousand in London, you're a target. Here in LA, like $5,000 ain't shit. Do you know what I'm saying? $10,000 ain't shit.
But do you think that's because you're an actual, like, people can recognize you as somebody that's from UK? Like, you think that if I go, I get the same treatment?
Because people know you and that you've made that money. But in general, bro, like, London is, I think it's a lot less safe. We have more cameras. But yeah, and there's less opportunities. That's the thing. Here in LA, you might have like the Watts projects, which I have a lot of friends from, Compton, Inglewood. Yeah, cool. There are rough parts of that. But living in LA, you guys have blue skies, you have palm trees, and you have tons of opportunities, even if you're poor. In London, if you're in a poor area, you're pretty much fucked unless you trap out of it. That's the truth. So
yeah, I will
Gotta get it out
say
the
the
mud.
London projects looks like the projects.
we have projects like
the
New
gutter.
York, yeah. So it's like
The gutter.
Yes, it's exactly like Chicago, New York. We have big projects. Police don't go there. If you go in there and you're not from there, you might not go out of there.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
Switzerland.
Very nice country. Yeah, Switzerland's no crime. Actually, it's a W country. All right, cool. So I'm pretty much finished. What time are we on?
10.
Yeah.
10 only 10?
Yeah. We got a couple more
All right, cool.
questions.
So what I'll do.
All right, let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
All right, so has anybody ever been ghosted by a man that they've been interested in?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ghosted. Anybody been ghosted by a man they've been interested in?
Yes.
Let me think.
Like he just never talks to you again.
No, he talks to you and he's not interested. Like he just backs
ghosts
out.
you. Like you're interested in him, you're trying to set up a date, and you just never hear from that man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But he came back.
That never happened to you? You know what ghosting
Say,
is,
for
right?
example, you're dating a guy, but
he
then he
just
just ghosts on you.
forever?
Yeah. He just doesn't. He stops replying as quick.
Forever though, like
Like he's done. When you never hear from that man.
I mean, less attention, yeah, of course.
No, not less attention.
does it count if
Zero
you went to
attention.
jail?
It's done. Like no more texts, no more calls.
What is ghosting considered? Because if it's considered them coming
I'm sure he's
back,
watching.
Ghosting is considered that man is just cut off contact altogether. No communication. Like absolutely nothing.
not like complete ghosting. No, a guy always. I've never had a guy that.
Yeah, bro, she's 20 years
You
old.
never been ghosted?
She's 20 years old and attractive, but I'm telling you, if
There's plenty of 20-year-old attractive females that have been ghosted.
yeah,
You know?
but some of it, a lot of them haven't. And what will happen is you'll date a man, and he might be a certain caliber of man, and you might put your foot wrong in a certain place, and you just like you disqualify men, because that's what women do in general. They disqualify men. How
I mean,
we?
I'm kind of crazy and obsessive. Some guys might disqualify me for that.
Nah, men kind of like that. As long as like you're not like.
To a certain degree.
As long as you're not bringing drama, and
Yeah, I'm not the
girls
type to
actually an
like
attraction.
break anybody's windows out or anything.
Flash
It's
cars,
actually
put sugar in gas.
Much.
We like keenness. So, for example, when you guys message a man straight back, I know you guys think that it's not the right thing to do because you think that attraction is symmetrical when you couldn't be further from the truth. When a chick messages me back straight away, it's great. And I still make her wait 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes because I understand what gets her going. Men and women are the opposite. We don't care about keenness. Actually, we like it. It shows that you like us more. But you guys don't like keenness because you guys want to feel that you're dating a guy who's above you, not below you.
Yeah, that
it's all a mental
shouldn't be
game.
the mentality actually. Below, above, it's nothing. We all are humans, we all are equal actually. Everything should be equal.
Period.
Yeah, see, I'm
Namaste.
improving. Teacher. Okay, teacher.
India is an L. Yeah? India is an L.
I had to do it.
That is
India's an L, man.
That's insane.
India's an L. No, don't shout out India. Feminism destroyed your country. Your men are too weak. You don't have no
The sassy
brain.
man apocalypse.
You don't put your girls in places. You don't fuck
what?
them properly.
The what?
It's too bad, man.
Sassy man apocalypse? So there's a lot of sassy men out here, is that what you're
So
saying?
many sassy men in 2020.
Give me a definition of sassy, because I've heard this
Yeah, me
this
too.
sassiness, but
What is that?
from different women, I've heard different definitions for what is sassy is.
Plain.
So what's sassy?
I don't know, like sassy.
Sexy.
No, sassy.
No, SASS.
Yeah, by
Sexy men have been roaming since. Wait.
Sassy.
So have sexy women.
What would you
That's a new
say?
thing.
Well, yeah, I know, but what would you say is a sassy man?
Like somebody who like is sassy. Like you know what sassy is?
Feminine?
I would say.
Like, look up sassy. Look
Like
at
drama.
You want me to
like
answer it,
drama.
babe?
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
dramatic, theatrical.
So it tends to
You know what sassy? What is
so the men that
sassy?
tend
I
to be
feel like-
sassy tend to be leftist.
No.
What do you think sassy?
A sassy man.
Matter.
Oh, wait for her. A sassy man is like a man that's like super quick to just check all women. Because I feel like a masculine man knows when and not to engage in certain conversations. Like a man who is like super masculine, he's not going to entertain every woman that pops off. But a sassy man is going to kind of be female. They're kind of like catty.
Ready.
You know?
Like I agree with you towards the end of what you said. You started off different because I was going to say, what is Kevin Samuel sassy?
No, I don't know too much about him.
He's a goat.
Yeah, he's the goat.
I don't know too much. I didn't really watch him, so I don't know too much about him.
It's like, fuck these guys. You didn't like.
Misogynist.
Yes. That's different.
Why?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
Yeah.
So you think he's a misogynist because he tells women that are highly deluded, who are highly unattractive, fat and overweight, that they don't deserve the best when they think they deserve the best?
I mean, no, the way that he talks to women is just degrading.
Wait,
I
is
just,
he like Andrew Tate? Is it that bad?
yes,
Oh, okay.
most definitely. So.
I think he's realistic.
Definitely.
Is he locked up yet or no?
No, he's dead.
No, he's
Yeah.
actually
He's dead?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
And all your leftist people say they're gonna step on his grave and
Yeah, a lot of people are just
Yeah, he passed away like a year or two ago.
They smoked his
Kevin
cat.
Samuels died. Rest in peace to the
They sure
legend.
did.
And, yeah, like honestly, we need Kevin back, and I'll tell you why we need Kevin back. I'm not the man to do it. I'm not black. You guys will never respect me like a black man because I'm not black, right? But you guys even disrespect people like Myron Gaines, who's on Fresh and Fit. You know, he's a misogynist, hates women and all that. But he's just delivering the truth to you guys.
What does that have to do with being black or white? That really doesn't have to.
Because Kevin Samuels, I can't say the things. Because Kevin Samuels, I can't turn around and say what Kevin Samuels says to black women, can I?
Yes, you can.
You think I can?
Honestly,
He's not saying anything super racist.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't bring it to like their race. He kind of just
content. But the people that he talks to predominantly are black women.
Yeah,
he speaks to black women. Well, I've never seen a white woman on Kevin Samuels' show.
Mostly just black.
He's black?
He's black, yeah. Okay. Of course, yeah. He died like what, 4 or 5
But the
years
consequence of predominantly having having these conversations with black women, that's the consequence.
Yeah. But my point is, you had Kevin Samuels, who is an established multi-millionaire, good-looking guy, and he was telling black women the truth. But you guys hated him for it. Hated him for it. You had black women saying that they're going to pick him up out of his grave and this and that. And it's like, bro, he never said nothing racist, nothing sexist. He
had a platform.
He was just very realistic in where you sit in your date, in the dating market.
What was his ethnicity?
Black.
Oh.
He was a brother.
Big up Kevin Samuels anyway. And big up Myron. I think Myron does a great job on Fresh and Fit. I know a lot of women don't like him, misogynist, this and that, but he just delivers the truth.
Yeah,
man.
it's the message that really matters at the end of the day.
It's all opinion in the end.
It's not.
I feel like it is.
Look,
it's an opinion.
It is and it isn't.
Opinions are subjective.
We speak about, no, it's not at all, actually, Silas. No, what we speak about here has nothing to do with opinion, yeah? Everything I gave you was straight facts from a male standpoint. Am I giving you generalizations? Yeah. Are there, like, minute little, like, things that might be different in other relationships? Sure. But I'm telling you in general how it works. How was I able to tell you guys exactly how you feel and what you want from men? Was I not?
You're speaking in generalities.
Yeah, every time I said it to you guys were like, yeah, on point, yeah, on point, yeah, on point. How? I learned that from dating women and being around women, and even me being in a
doing this panel too.
2 sisters and a mother.
How long have we been doing this too?
We've been doing this for a while.
We've been doing it for a little bit.
And at the beginning, you guys said you guys like honesty. I gave you guys a lot of honesty, and you guys took it kind of well. But we have girls on the podcast. You tell them the honesty. Girls overweight. They're like fucking 200 pounds, and they say they deserve a fucking great man. It's like, bro, it's insane. It's insanity. Do you know what I'm saying? And your girlfriend ain't gonna tell you that.
Wait, they could find a good 200-pound man.
Why shouldn't they be able to find somebody special for them?
I actually disagree with you, because even fat men, if they are successful and they do have every other trait that makes you an attractive man, they can still go and bag a beautiful girl who's in shape. Now, men don't like fat women in general.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've seen it happen before.
Are there men who go for fat women? Yes, but those men tend to not have options. For example, if you take one of those guys who goes for BBWs and you give him a Ferrari, a 6-pack and $1 million, guess what? He's gonna be fucking models the next day.
Some guys don't really care about just your looks, though.
They do.
But the thing is that we're speaking in generalities, so.
Unless they're gay.
Yeah, all men look at physical
Sometimes
first.
guys are in the closet.
Yeah, that's definitely true. A lot of guys are DL.
Sometimes guys are in the closet, exactly.
Why is he being gay?
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with physical attraction?
She said that men, not all times men are looking for.
But I don't think that has to do with anything.
Oh, so you're saying gay men are more likely not to go?
Sure, there are exceptions to the rule, but we're speaking in generalities, so.
I really agree with you.
No, she's right. Sure, if you're a gay man. I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying. Sure, if you're a gay man, you're more likely to not look at physical traits in another man, yeah?
Pretty fucking
But if
obvious.
you're a straight man, which what we're talking about, the dynamics here, physical attraction's the first thing you see. For example, she could be a virgin, she could be a great cook, a chef, very submissive, she gives the best massages, she comes from a traditional family, but fuck, she looks ugly as fuck. She's not even gonna get her foot through the door.
And that's just being realistic. It doesn't have anything to do with us like objectifying against her or anything like that. It's just being realistic.
Yeah. First of all, you have to be attractive to a man. And then after that, he vets you and he's like, all right, cool. am I going to put in the sex only zone or am I going to put in the serious zone? Oh shit, she has traits that I'll fuck with. She does seem like a submissive woman and someone that I can bring on my program. Yeah, I'm going to give her a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You disagree?
That also could be disagree.
Alright, just because you're laughing, bro.
No, stand on it. Stand on it.
Cool.
laughing.
Alright, cool. Ladies, we're going to flip it on you guys. We'll start off with Sochi first because you take a long time to think. Come up with a question that you guys can ask us. Any question that you guys want to ask us. You guys can go ahead and ask us and then we'll wrap it up, do the outro and then finish it up.
A dating question or any question?
Doesn't matter.
You know what? It could be any.
I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
If the podcast was reversed, if there was 2 women leading the podcast and 6 men, do you think the answers and the questions would be reversed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason being is because if a woman's in a position where she's running the podcast, that puts her in a masculine position. So most of the stuff she's going to be spewing will be about her being an independent woman.
She has to moderate the panel. She has to dictate what people talk about.
I have a question. I'm sorry. So which...
Ethan, come here. Come here.
Oh, he's free?
Ethan, go to your bed. Stay in your bed. Good boy. You're leaving soon, don't worry. You've got fluff on your face.
He is cute.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
So which
Aisha.
ethnicity girls are most capable to manage with, or
the most we're attracted to, or you think the easiest to deal with?
yeah, both.
Both, okay. Shall I go
What
first?
was you go for? What was the question?
The
again?
easiest women to deal with are Asian women, but not from your side
What's
of
the
Asia.
best ethnicity?
From
Japanese?
Oriental countries, so Japanese, Thai girls, and Filipinese girls are probably they're probably the best bet for a wife because they're the less combative. Attraction, I like everything, honestly. Don't cancel me, but I like black women, I like white women, I like Asian women, and I like Latinas. I don't really like, Asian. I'm not really into Indian women, I'll be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much just Indian. Not really much into
I'm mixed
Indian women.
race. I'm mixed race.
Everybody loves Indian women.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry. I like
Who's everybody?
I like big shape. I like she has to have booty, and unfortunately from that side of Asia, very flat. I need ass.
No, they're the most curvy. Everybody loves Bollywood actresses.
Indians are the most curvy?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen some.
That is not a fact that I've ever heard in my life.
I know, black girls
I've
are
never
hot.
heard that.
For sure.
Bollywood is curvy,
But look, like I
apparently.
said, I've dated mainly through my life. I've dated black women more than anything. But,
they're hard.
I would say they are the hardest to deal with as well.
Yeah.
If I had to answer the
That's-
question,
yeah.
if I have to answer the question, I'd say black and brown for sure.
Yeah.
I'm indigenous, so I have
And
to.
who's the easiest to deal with? Would you say? Because that's what she said. She said both questions.
What's the easiest to deal with? Fuck. They're not really. They're not hard. They're not easy to deal with. Period. They're just not. But you gotta deal with them.
By doing this podcast, hopefully, not just for black women, all women can become a little bit more submissive, a little bit more traditional, because
just a little bit.
You guys need to know what kind of man, what your man you're looking for wants in you, right? Imagine I was just going around and I didn't care what women wanted in me. I would be fucking an incel. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reality. So
we gotta put in the work too.
But yeah.
Any questions? Any other questions for us?
And any other questions?
Yeah. Do you like your women like submissive or dominant, and why?
Yeah.
You wanna answer that?
Obviously, in my relationship, I'm the dictator. It's my way or the highway. If I tell you,
in bed.
Oh,
yeah,
we didn't say that.
The same. Okay.
The same, yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, but and I can tell you what women like in bed as well.
Yeah, that's a little
being choked,
different.
you like emotionally, like being told certain things, like being called a slut and this and things in your ear. Because women are more mentally. You guys are more. If it's through the
that's a little disrespectful.
Yeah. Women are more mental creatures.
Unless you ask.
That's why you guys like being your hair pulled and being spanked and all these things. And men,
Some girls like that shit.
Same way, if you turn off the light for a man, he's gonna go soft.
I mean, I'm
If a man can't see what he's doing, he's gonna go soft because we're not mental creatures.
Yeah, I mean, some girls are different too. I mean, it depends on who I'm with, really. It depends on who I'm with.
What about in bed?
I mean, in bed, I take the masculine road, obviously,
Okay,
but
teacher.
you know. I just feel like
I think
your partner is like, you're really just supposed to study your partner. I don't think about generalities when it comes to sex. I think it's a very unique case with the person you choose to be with.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's true.
I disagree.
That's true.
Well, I don't think so because I've slept with maybe 600-700 girls and I think they all think the same. They all like the same shit.
Checked.
Oh my god.
I've been checked many times, but I don't sleep with girls at all no more. So I'm actually celibate. I've gone from one extreme to the other.
Why are you celibate?
Because I've slept with so many of y'all, yeah? So many beautiful women that I'm actually bored now and I want to have a family. So now I'm like, you know what? I might not be getting the right woman in my life because I'm fucking so many beautiful whores, right? So I'm like, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to sit back. I'm just going to be on my craft, work on my thing. Honestly, I don't think men are as sex driven as you guys think. Yeah, we love sex, but we can, if we're on our purpose and we need to work hard on something, we also understand that women are a distraction, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I tell men, don't watch adult content. Don't like getting a girl's OF is lame as fuck. Watching adult content is lame as fuck. I believe a man who watches adult content, by definition, he's a cuck. You guys know what a cuck is, right?
Yeah.
Now, tell me if you guys disagree. A man who's watching another woman being plowed by another man who's never going to sleep with that woman, he's just fantasizing over her. How is he not a cuck? He's a cuck. And women don't see that unless you actually analyze it. So, you know, porn makes men weak as well. And yeah. So yeah, like I tell you, women in generally, like, you know, some women might like a few different things, but in general, women like the same thing, even in the bed, even out the bed. I think you guys in general like the same things, and I think men like the same things in general. Yeah, sure, there might be little specifics, but in general, it's mainly the same traits.
Any other questions?
What are the characteristics that embody your perfect woman?
The characteristics.
Like, what do you expect out of that woman?
You got a whole list.
Yeah. So for me, I'm very conservative. So for me, off the bat, I ask girls whether they had the jab in 2020. I won't date a girl who's had the jab. Reason being is because I want to.
What?
Bro, this girl's trying to get me cancelled or something.
I really don't know what does that mean.
In 2020.
In 2020.
In 2020.
What is that?
Yeah.
Vid.
I actually did not.
All right, cool. So yeah. So yeah, I won't date a girl with that because I want to have lots of children, and I believe that was really bad for the woman's reproductive system, and it is poison. People are forced into it. It's unfortunate. I believe women who didn't have a strong male figure in their lives at that time all took it. My mom, my sisters, none of them took it. My nieces, all three of my nieces, have never had nothing from ever a hospital, home birth, everything. So I don't really trust the government like that. And so yeah, that's the first thing. I need her not to have the jab. And then after that, a low body count. I don't expect no body count. It would be amazing if she was a virgin, but I'm realistic, right? We live in America. It's not going to be realistic. So low body count, comes from a traditional family, hygienic. She can somewhat cook or willing to learn to cook. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, wait.
So I like a girl who goes to the gym as well. I'm a gym guy, so I like a girl who can work out with me as well.
What's considered a low body count?
It all depends on the age, right? So if you're 23, I think over 5 is crazy. Yeah, I think so, personally. You know, if you're 30 and over 10, you know, which most women are. Let's be honest, that's once a year. Like, but it's too much. It's too much for a man. Like, a man of real value is going to be like, bro, like, that's not a good bet for me. Like, I'm not getting what I'm worth in the situation.
But as a man who has, like, you said 700, I don't know if you're exaggerating.
See, I don't know what.
And a woman that has
Crash Out Central.
like 10 at 30, that's crazy to you?
Well, I gave you the reasons why, right? Because me being promiscuous doesn't affect my ability to have a successful relationship. If I go and have a relationship with a virgin or even a girl with a low body count, I can lead her to greatness and have a family and, you know, build an empire through that. But a woman who's got a body count of 100, she's doomed. That's the point. And this is another thing. Do you want a man who's experienced or inexperienced?
I want a man that's experienced, but 700 is like OD.
We like women that are inexperienced. You guys like tall guys, right? We like shorter women. Not necessarily always. Like, I don't think men are as much with the shortness as much as height with the women, because we don't expect protection from you guys. In fact, I would say I would actually date any kind of height woman. But you guys only date height because you guys want that protection in the man. You don't want to look at a man and you're thinking, bro, I'm going to have to protect this motherfucker. Like, he can't protect me. Do you know what I'm saying? He can't lift me up. So that's why I say to you, unfortunately, the body count for different sexes is different in dating. Like, yeah, like, I'm not going to get shamed for having a high body count. And in actual fact, I'll tell you something, you guys can sit here and say, oh, I think it's gross and all of that. Well, when I've had women who I date, I've never, ever been disqualified for being a hoe. a male hoe. Never in my life. But guess what? I've disqualified many women for being sluts. And how many men have disqualified women for being sluts? Many. That's my point. Any other questions?
Yes.
Go ahead.
How soon after meeting a woman do you know if you're going to take her long term? Also, have you ever met a woman and decided to save her for later because you wasn't ready to step up? Is that a thing?
So the save for later, I've never done it myself, but I do think that if a man's young, say for example, you're a man, you're a young male, yeah, and you're 22 years old, but you have your shit together, but you don't have no finances, yeah? You can't provide for a woman, but you have the ability and the ambition to go with it. With all respect, that man still doesn't deserve a great woman. Because he can't even he can't lead her. He's trying to find himself at the time. So with the second thing you said, I think the man has to be able to build himself before going to find that woman. And what was the first thing you asked?
How soon after meeting a woman?
How soon? So I tell men they need to vet women as long as possible. Same way with you guys. I think you guys shouldn't fuck guys within like 5 dates of meeting the guy. And I know that sounds long, especially if you like the guy, I get it. But how are you going to find out and vet this guy and put him through the fucking test to know that he's the man for you? Yeah? Same way the other way around. I tell men they have to vet the woman for 6 months to a year. Way longer than a woman. Yeah, so as soon as you sleep with a woman, you're going to start, you spend more time with her, you're going to pick up on little things, whether they're going to be positive or negative, and you start putting her in what box you want to put her, whether it's going to be sex only, get rid of her, or a relationship. So, yeah. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, as a man, like, I'm 28, so where I'm at, I'm not exactly where I want to be at. So I know, like, if I'm dating you seriously, I have to consider those factors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not at that point where I want to be at realistically. So if I actually find the woman that is like perfect for me at this point in time right now, I'm not qualified myself. So like I think what I do is like I just want to make sure that I put myself in that position first before I really date seriously. Otherwise, it's just for fun, recreational use.
Yeah, but the difference I think with you as well is like you're heavily on the way to be there. Like you're around. You're right.
I have potential.
No, but it's not even that, because a 22-year-old can have the potential, but that 22-year-old, unless he's a streamer, which streamers, they don't understand hard work as well. Hence that they're all nerds, like Aiden, Neon, they all look like nerds, right? To put hardship and actually graft to be able to be successful, it's going to take that 22-year-old another 7, 8, 9, 10 years, right? I think you're a little bit closer to that guy who's 22. I think someone like in your position could get in a relationship, but it would be a little different.
Just not what I would want. Like, to be able to come home and like, because I want all the traditional things. Yeah. And I cannot get that with my age group right now.
In other words, what he's saying, ladies, is he understands if he wants to get the best out of a woman, he has to be that man.
So there's no rush right now.
Yeah, because when you're not that man, women disrespect you, man. Like they just do. They don't cook. They don't cook for you. They don't give you massages. They don't ask you how your day's been. They just want finances. And a lot of relationships out there are like that nowadays. So,
you want to rate yourself? I'll rate myself too.
Why did you bring that up?
Because they rated themselves, no?
Rate yourself, I'll rate myself.
No, because I think it relates to this.
Physically?
To be honest.
I'm a 6, I'd say. I'm a 6. Yeah.
Okay, I'd say I'm like a 7. Like where I'm at right now, I can't like if I see somebody that's a 10, which I don't believe. No, I think like if I see somebody that's an 8 or 9 or somebody that's closer to a 7, I put myself in that position. I put myself in that category, and I look at where I'm at and think like, yo, is this somebody that I can really pursue realistically? I'm responsible with it. For sure.
Okay. Any other questions, ladies? No? We're going to wrap it up. So did you guys learn anything from the podcast, and how did you enjoy it? We'll start with Michaela first this time.
Yeah, I learned a lot about just the way that guys...
Male perspective.
3 countries as well?
Yeah, I learned like a bunch more than 3 today. So.
I just got some insight on how men may think. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good conversation.
It was good conversation.
Yeah. Showing the mirror.
I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah,
Leslie?
Yeah, I did. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely liked, I don't know, I didn't really talk through most of it, but it was funny kind of just seeing everybody think and everybody talk. So I definitely learned a lot for sure.
Nice.
I did. It was very insightful. I know that I don't know 3 countries, but it's okay. Not too much. But yeah, I enjoyed learning everyone else's perspective.
Nice. Well, at least you didn't name a continent. I think that would have been worse, right?
I did.
When people say Asia, Africa, and Europe, I'm like,
what?
Fuck are you living?
What are you talking about?
All right, cool. Because people actually get Dubai. Dubai is actually the most popular one that people get wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Natalie, about yourself?
I just really just enjoy the collaboration and insight. It felt really good.
Nice. Sochi?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Gonna vote for Trump?
Fuck no.
All right, ladies. I want to thank all the ladies that came to the panel today. I think the conversations were great, even though we didn't, a lot of stuff we agreed to disagree. Look forward to it. Any of you want to come in the future again. And yeah, thank you very much for the people watching. I'm glad you guys could lock in with us tonight. I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys want to date any of the ladies on the panel who are single, all their Instagrams are in the descriptions below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got the hippies coming out. We've got loads of content coming out. Any girls want to be on the show, write to CelusNB on Instagram or the Natural Effect Podcast, which he runs as well. And Azara as well. I want to actually say big up to Azara as well. We've got a new member of the team and she's been killing it. I'm not going to lie. And I want to big up Aisha as well. Yeah, because the truth is, like, we've had a lot of girls in Azara's position and they've all been fucking, like, useless, majority of them, right? Yeah. It's been hard to find someone.
Hit or miss.
And, she brings girls to the panel. I think she's a great host and she's young. She's able for us to, like, program her in our own way. Oh my God. What people say. But, no, Azara, on the real, she's a W and so is Aisha. And I appreciate my team. Appreciate Trev in the back. Sellers for what he does. And, yeah, we're going to be coming for the whole space. We've got tons of videos coming out. And yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Next Thursday, we're going to be on here the same time with the girls' night as well.
Thursday, same time. Yeah.
Guys, until next time, let's go.